Hello, you impatient so-and-sos. How are you? Everyone's been giving it to me, Rob, in the comment section saying, Buck's bloody watch is slow. I don't have a watch, everyone. I don't even own a watch anymore. I had a G-Shock watch, and when the battery went flat on that when I was working in the prison, I never replaced it, and I don't even own a watch anymore. When you're retired, you don't give a shit about the time. Mate, so welcome, everyone. Welcome, Rob. How are you, mate?
Good, thanks, mate. Doing well. Hey, it's good to see everybody on tonight as well. Hey, everyone's commenting away there, and it looks fantastic. Great to see everybody tonight.
Yeah, the peanut gallery's on there. Have a look at them all. All the diddly donks. Fuller's on. Fuller's in there. Jack Turtle, Mr. Bullet over in Western Australia. Ivan and Lisa, Mara, Marky Lavelle. Who else have we got? There's a heap of them on. Timmy Ryan.
Lukey Reed.
I know why they're on, Rob. They all want to win a Rafa book tonight, mate. That's what the whole night's about tonight. There's only 7 of them in existence, and we're going to show everyone the book soon. Rob will still another Jordan Glennon saying, "Evening all, another shitty, boring weekend for me." That's all right. Get up at Jordan. It's only what you make of it, mate. Buddy, get out and think. I'll tell you what. I was just talking to Rob off camera. Guys, the rain has stopped up here, but when the rain stops and the sun comes out, the humidity comes out, and it is putrid up here. Absolutely putrid. I'm going through 3 T-shirts a day up here. I don't even wear underpants because you got to roll them up and down. You can't pull them up and down. You got to roll them up and down because they're always wringing wet. It's absolutely putrid. That's probably too much information for everyone. Yeah, so she's no undies weather, guys. Up here, it is absolutely ridiculous.
I've been up in Cairns a long time ago, mate. I know exactly what it's like. It's too hot, sweaty, and you can go swimming in the pool and come out sweating as soon as you get out of the pool.
Yeah, it is. Summertime sucks up here. It really does. It's putrid, guys. It is absolutely putrid. I mowed the lawn the other day, and I felt like I had heat exhaustion after it. Like I was just wringing wet, and I had a headache. I just could not drink enough water. It was bullshit. So anyway, that's what you get for living in North Queensland, especially in summertime. But there is some good news, mate, is Port Hedland and Karratha and that dodged the bullet with that Category 5 cyclone. Thank God. Yeah, Thank God for that, because it was looking like those 2 towns might not exist.
Yeah.
The way they're talking could be 300 to 350 kilometre-an-hour winds. If there was such thing as a Cat 6, that would have been it. Luckily, it went down to a high-end Cat 4 as it crossed the coast, and it turned and didn't hit one of the towns directly, mate. So good news for all our West Aussie mates over there in Northwest Aussie. It's when you've got a Cat 5 bearing down on you, Rob, it's scary, mate. When Yasi was coming in on us at 2011, and I remember the power had already gone out, and I was listening to the radio, the little radio we had on, and they said Yasi's heading straight for Innisfail. It's packing 280 winds, and I just thought, my God, like this is bullshit. Yeah. And we just got buffeted for 8 hours non-stop, just like a 747 sitting on your roof, mate. And there was no break in it. And I said to Roz, when's the eye coming over? But we didn't know at the time, but the cyclone darted south at the last minute and hit Mission Beach and Tully. But we got buffeted for 8 hours non-stop by a Cat 5 here, and it was scary, mate. The windows were... It was like someone on the outside of your house going like that on your windows. The wind was, I just thought any minute now the windows are going to blow in. It was bullshit. So
it's interesting, hey, like in Brisbane, we don't really cop the weather like that. I mean, we sometimes have cyclones and that sort of type of stuff, but it's pretty rare we ever get them down here. But when we do cop a storm, we've had a couple of ferocious storms come through here, and I remember looking out the front on the driveway and watching the wind and the hail going 90 degrees, and it's scary. I remember when we were young, we had the kids and we chucked them in the bathtub because it was just getting that violent, and you could hear the hail outside, and it can get really bad.
Yeah, I remember Auntie Lorna, she's gone now. She's been gone for a couple of years now. Auntie Lorna had a massive scar on the back of her arm, and I mean massive. And I remember saying, Auntie Lorna, what's the scar on the back of your arm? And she said, Brisbane had a massive storm one day, and the windows blew in, and a piece of glass nearly cut my arm off. And Auntie Lorna always had that scar on the back of her arm. That was from a storm, mate. Brizzy copped some big storms, but Brisbane can cop cyclones, mate. You're not far enough south to be out of the danger zone. You can still cop cyclones. I know Harvey Bay has copped a couple of cyclones. There was a Category 1 came across Harvey Bay when we were living there. A few louvers blew in the police house. But, yeah, Brisbane's not out of the danger zone, mate. The cyclones can hit down that far as well.
We have copped a couple over the years, but I think I was probably in my teens last time I saw a cyclone come through here. And I know what you're talking about, the windows shaking. We live up right behind me.
I'm not sure they'd still be Cat 5s or 4s or even 3s when they get to Brisbane, but you don't want that. Can you imagine a Category 5 going through Brisbane, mate?
I'd be shocking, mate.
The destruction and the money that it would be. So thank God. And that's one good thing, I guess, unless they do a direct on with Mackay, Townsville or Cairns, most of the other towns, the small towns and that, so the damages, but even Cyclone Larry came through in 2006, mate, and it looked like a nuclear bomb had gone off. It was devastated, this town, after Cyclone Larry, and that was only a Cat 4, mate, high-end Cat 4. That was a bad one for us. Absolutely destroyed this town. Absolutely demolished it.
It's hard when you go and you look at places. I remember in Brisbane we had the floods that came through, and we went out and tried to help out people after the floods and that. And going and looking at the houses, there's this mud and everything was just everywhere, and the stench that goes through the places afterwards. I don't know if you've been in a couple of floods, but the stench was awful. It was just a horrible smell, and just trying to help people out, it was just devastating, you know, on how it actually affected people as well. Hey,
yeah.
Watching footy with the aircon is strange.
Footy on with the aircon on. I got a funny feeling. I didn't realise. Paulie, is the Indigenous game on tonight? The Indigenous All-Stars versus the Maori All-Stars. I think that's on tonight. We might be finished by then. What is it, 6 o'clock here? Oh, who knows? Lee Firma. G'day, Lee. How are you? Hope you're well, mate. Who else we got on? I'm way behind in the comments here.
Eric's on as well, and Greg's on.
Australia Adventure. G'day, Buck and Rob. G'day, Australia.
Hey,
how are you? Andy Riches is on up in the mother country. G'day, Andy. Hope you're well. Don't know if Steve W's on. Someone was saying g'day to Mark before. I don't know if Slacken's on. I haven't seen his name on yet. Slacken's buddy. When we do a live feed, guys, Slacken's always in bed, and he's got to get up and drive a bus the next day. So, yeah. Speaking of diddly donks, here he is. The diddly donk of the South. The real footy's on tonight. Aerial ping pong. That's it. I cannot handle that game. It is bloody pack of gaylords running around in tight shorts, jumping on each other's backs. Terry G. G'day, Terry. How are you? Mr. Donny, all the Vics will be up me. I love giving shit to the Vics.
Hey, Mr. Donny
saying g'day to everyone. There he is, bloody Slacken's bloody Sasquatch bloody partner in crime. Slacken snowed in, yes. He's had a massive snowstorm the other day and had trouble getting to work. Mark emailed me too, mate, and said he had to come out and I think he got to dig his car out of the snow just to get to work. Like, it's hard for us to comprehend that. Slacken's head digging his car out of snow, and I'm here changing my shirt 3 times a day because of the sweat and that. I'm in the aircon now, mate, and I'm still hot. Like, the aircon is on 20 and it's not cutting the mustard. It is absolutely
somewhere in the world where that temperature's about right, mate, isn't it? Somewhere in that world where the temperature's just perfect. Is it Tasmania? Down in Tasmania at the minute.
Yeah, Tassie at the moment. Well, Lukey Reed, what's the temp down in Tassie? That is probably beautiful camping weather down in Tassie at the moment, mate. It's a bit cold down there a lot of the times of the year, but at the moment, Tassie's having some big bushfires down there, Rob, at the moment.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, over on the southwest of Tassie, big bushfires. And I've had so many messages from people in Tassie and South Australia saying, Buck, send some of your rain down. We're having some big dry spells down here, especially in South Australia. So it's like 26 at night here, mate. We've got, this is funny how big this country is. We're 26 during the night. We're gonna have the fan. We have the aircon and the fans on at night here because of the humidity. 26 not that hot, but throw the humidity on.
Yeah,
we're double the temp of Tasmania. Our minimum. 13. We rarely get to 13 in wintertime up here, Rob. If it gets below 10 at night, it's quite rare. Like 13, we're lucky to even get that as a minimum in winter up here. 13.
We'll see that in Brizzy. It's nice when it gets down that nice and cool.
Yeah, Brisbane.
I love camping in winter. It's great.
Brisbane's not. The good thing about the further south you get, the longer your camping season gets. Up here, the camping season is that short, mate, because of the weather. It is awful. Our camping season, and that's. I remember Hines saying, "I'm looking forward to going south, Buck, and getting out of Cairns because the camping season is just too short up here. It really is." Landy Smurf's on. G'day, guys. How are you down there in New South Wales? All the camping with mates guys are on. Well, most of them are on anyway.
38 hours.
Hey, mate. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, Rob, we're on tonight. We've got 90 on, which is good.
Yes, good
tonight,
stuff.
guys, we're going to do a little auction tonight because Rob and I have been on a project for a little while now, and this one's been in the back of my head for a long time. And hang on. I made 60. I got 65 of these ready to go, which I handmade myself, Rob. But awesome. I quickly realised I don't have the time or the willpower to keep pumping those out.
A lot of work, mate.
It is. It is a lot of work, mate, and a lot of money too. So that cost me. Those books cost me, I don't know, about $12 to make. You know, like the laminating pouches and all that. That doesn't include what it cost me to buy the laminating machine and the hole punch machine and all that type of stuff. So getting the stuff printed off in colour at my local printer place and then buying the laminating sheets and then the time it takes me to make a book. It's ridiculous. So I've got 65 of those that are going towards Hope in a Suitcase.
Fantastic, mate. It's good to hear.
So we came up and we're trying to come up with a really cost-effective way to make some money for charity, everyone. Rob, I didn't realise you were doing this, but you got 7 books made up here in Australia. Yeah. And we're going to see them soon. And they're the books we're going to auction off tonight, mate. But unfortunately, as good as those books are, trying to make a profit for charity makes it not viable. And that, how many times do we say that with Australian made? It's not viable to buy books in Australia and then try and make a profit for charity because people just won't buy them. So at the moment, to say that you're aware, guys, Brett from SMG has got on to a place in China and we are waiting at the moment. I've already paid me and Brett have paid the money. We're waiting for a demo book to come back, a hardback demo book out of China, and they turn out to be a lot cheaper than getting them made here in Australia. People out there will go, you should do the Aussie-made ones. Yeah, and then no one will buy them because of the cost of them. But anyway, mate, what you did is you did get 7 made up, 7 demo books made up here in Australia. They are fantastic. You're going to show everyone soon. Yeah. And we're going to auction off tonight because basically we just want to get your money back, mate. They were about $25 a book to get made.
Yeah, exactly right.
So we want to get your money back on there. So we're going to run some auctions tonight. And the way it's going to run, and before we get into the auctions, everyone, Rob's going to give us a run through of the books and how we came up with making the books through AI, Rob. And you're the AI expert, mate. So we'll get you to talk us through that in a minute. This stuff has been in the back of mine and Roz's heads for a couple of years now. We've always said, when we put Rafa in the car, we put his little harness on, we buckle him in, and we go, seatbelts on for safety. And we always go on, when we go down to the beach, look out for crocodiles, look out for cassowaries. We say that to Rafa all the time, just as a bit of a, I don't know, it's just what we do. We treat him like he's a little bloody kid when we take him out. And I said to Roz, wouldn't it be good to make a little Rafa book one day? Well, I had no idea how to do it. I thought, how do you get someone to do a cartoon of Rafa by 20 or 30 pages and that? That's where you came in, Rob. And I told you my idea about a Rafa book, and that's where you took over and said, well, how about we try and do one through AI? Yeah. And I'll hand over to you, mate. Like, I came up with the look out for cassowaries and snakes, and be careful in long grass, and careful of reversing cars, and hold mum and dad's hand when you're walking across the road, and all, just general safety stuff we always teach our kids as parents or grandkids or whatever, as it is for me now. Rob, I said I gave you my ideas.
I'll tell you how we do it. So I use AI. I use AI a fair bit. I've been mucking around with it and learning about how it all works and that. And I think there's pros and cons to the technology, that we have there today. Some of the pros are things like we're doing here, like we're helping, other people and helping, create little books here, like, for charity and all that type of stuff, which is a fantastic way to use it. There's lots of negatives out there as well, for AI, but I think if you use it the right way, it can definitely help out, and things like books, you can be creative, but you may not have the skills to create the images and all that type of stuff. And Buck, approached me, and that's right. Buck approached me, and I'll show you some of that. Approached me and had a chat with me about making a book and all that type of stuff, and using AI, as I do a lot, was something that I thought, we can definitely do that. It's fascinating, Buck, because the books that we've made, the way that it's created, essentially you use ChatGTP, and I can show you a little bit about that. I can actually share my screen and just show you just a quick little snippet, guys, of roughly how we do it and all that type of stuff. So you can get an idea yourself. Give us a minute. I'll bring up the screen up over here, and I'll just share the screen here. And there you go, Buck. Share that screen. Beautiful. So this is essentially how we created the book, guys. We use ChatGTP, and essentially up over the side over here, we've got the image that we put up here, Rafa, and essentially we go through and just give it some instructions, on what we want it to create. So this is actually a children's bookmaker, bit of software that we use, and we go through and we give it, the information of what we actually want it to create, and then it goes through and creates the story for us, based on every single page. Then once it's actually gone through and created that, then we ask it to actually create the images. So, for example, this is the first page where, we asked it to create a welcome page. And you'll see up here, there's ones which aren't exactly right. There's some which are good, some which are, wonky. You need to try and get it so you've got your text, fitting on the page. So, we went through and did all that. And you'll see some of these images. This is that's one of the images that's in the book there as well. Hey? So that's some of the stuff we did, and it goes through and generates all these images. The one that was the funniest, and obviously everyone's we've had a chat there about the electric fence. There was a number of those images, and my goodness me, I couldn't stop laughing when it was creating them, but it just couldn't really get the way I actually wanted the image to actually work out. But here's some of them here. Some of them were very, very funny indeed. And I was having a real good laugh when it was creating them. It was just, some of them seemed a bit inappropriate, but anyway, that's how it goes through and it creates it. Now, once you've actually got the images, mate, then we bring them over here into Canva. So I don't know if people are familiar with Canva, but Canva's the software that we use to actually generate the images. And so what we found, Buck, was originally the book was in a smaller format. So that's the original book. And you'll see it's like in a little square format. And you'll notice these images here on the screen, they're actually larger than that. And so Canva is fantastic because you can actually go through and you can get it to generate a large image if you wanted to. So what you can do, you can go in here and select edit, and in here, if I get rid of this off the screen, edit again. Just one moment. Keep the photo. So what we do is you'll see up over the side over here, there's this magic expand. So we can actually select the whole page, and we can actually get the software to go through and create the image even larger. So like if I pull this down off the page, it can actually make that image even larger on that page as well. So that's how we extended the book to make it in an A5 format. Problem is, as you're going and doing it, like the bottom of this image originally was cut off here. You'll see in the images that it's been expanded out. That's like how we created the book, guys. It's pretty simple. The next thing we're going to do, hey, and this is what I'm looking forward to next time we do it, Buck, is we're going to base it on the dog, or 100% on the dog. So I'm pretty sure there's software out there these days where you can actually set the image that you want to actually use all the time, the animal you want to use or the person you want to use, and it'll use that all the way through as well. So it's something that hopefully we can get set up next time. So that's just a little bit of how we did it.
We tried to get the real Rafa there, the cartoon of Rafa. So that was an app that turned Rafa into, that's off an actual photo of Rafa, everyone. And it's an app that turns it into a cartoon thing. And I said to Rob, anyway, that's what AI came up with. It doesn't really look like Rafa. It's got the same colorings as Rafa, but it's got a thing around his thing. Who cares? Little kids won't know the difference in that. Mate, I went into the post office with one of these books one day to try and find out about postage and that. And the lady in the post office said, that is brilliant. Like, she had a look through the book and she said, that is absolutely brilliant. So, yeah. So I've already made 65 up, Rob, of my own handmade ones. And, well, got 7. We got 7 to auction off. And the pages on that one, Rob, if you want to show people, are full-size pages.
Yeah, so it's a hardcover book, so it's solid. Yeah. It's really nice and solid. And so then you go in here and you got like your welcome page. This is a proper book, eh? Like, so I have to try and see what's coming out here. But it's a proper book. It's beautiful. It came out really, really good.
Yeah, glossy pages with an actual hard cover, everyone. So.
Yeah, like, sorry, it's blinking, getting me, and and then we put Rafa there on the back of the book there as well.
Yeah, and those ones in the back, Rob, you did a little AI thing with an Australian theme in the back, and we've got Rafa in amongst some kangaroos and koalas. Show everyone that.
Yeah, so that's back here. So we were originally going to put this into the front of the book, but we ended up having to move this one to the back of this one that we printed off. But like, there's Rafa just sitting there on it as well, and we created these images up there as well for us. That's on the very last pages there, and and we just got a little thank you little area just at the back for the guys, for SMG and Buck for creating the book. And on the side of these books too, hey, we actually got it printed on the spine there as well. So that one actually says Rafa's safety tips for kids on the spine of the book there as well. Hey, so I give you some idea. Right. It's really good.
So we've got 7 tonight to auction off. They are Australian-made, everyone. Rob got 7 Australian-made ones. And I saw Mr. Bullet's thing there saying you pay for what you get for. I know where you're coming from, Mr. Bullet, but people aren't going to pay $40 for a book, for a kid's book. It's just not going to happen. When we can get them for, I don't know, under $10 out of China, and they'll still be okay. They may not be as good as the ones we're auctioning off tonight. But the idea is to make some money for charity, okay? And the whole thing, just remember, is all about charity tonight. Russie Dude, great job on the books, Rob. Yeah, absolutely. Rob did a fantastic job on there. We're going to get Rob to show us. He's got a new project going on at the moment too, guys, and we'll do that at the end. Rob's got another AI project on the go, but we'll do that after the books thing. Rob, you can show people through there. People may not know about it. But tonight we've got 7 Australian-made hardback Rafa books. Now, Rob came up with a great idea, or he got an idea of someone. I don't know if Steve got in his ear or whatever.
Steve's handed it in here. Yep.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. Rob's going to post me the 7 books up, guys. I'm going to post them out to you. But what I'm going to do before I do, I'm going to get an ink pad, and Rafa's paw is going to be inked onto each of those 7 books. They'll be the only 7 books in existence with Rafa's paw print inked onto the page, one of the pages there. And we'll go, thanks for buying my book from Rafa. So Rafa's going to sign it, everyone, with his paw. I'll buy one of those ink pads and we'll put his paw on there, and you'll get a Rafa autograph. They'll be the only 7. Here we go. Remember the old Channel 7 thing? 7 books in existence. There will be no more after that. After that, we're hoping, all going well, is to maybe get a hardback Chinese book, and we'll sell those for charity. That's still in the thing, guys. That's still a while off yet. But tonight you got a chance to buy one of those 7 books, Australian made, and Rafa's going to sign it with his paw. With ink. So there you go. So, and it gets better. What I'm going to do is we're going to auction off the first book, and whoever auctions now, don't come in and auction and bid $300 for a book if you've got no intentions of paying it, guys. If you want to come on and bid $50 for a book, do it. But you've got to be true to your word. You know how this whole thing works. Yeah. If you're going to come on and bid, make sure you're good for your money, okay? What we'll do is give Rob back his money, because Rob coughed up out of his own back pocket for those books, guys. All the profits we make, plus I'll probably throw $100 or something in at the end as well. So all 7 winners tonight, I'm going to write your name on a piece of paper. That piece of paper is going to go into a hat. So you'll have a 1 in 7 chance of having your name drawn out of the hat. What happens if your name comes out of the hat? Well, if we make a couple of $100 profit, you get to choose your local animal shelter, and I'll send you the money, and you can go in and buy some food for them and give your local animal shelter whatever the profit is. You get to support your local animal shelter. So if you come out of the hat and you live in Tasmania, you go to your local find out who your local animal shelter is, and you've got to be prepared to go out, do the hard yards, get the food and take it to the animal shelter and bloody say, hey, this is from the Mr. Buckaroony community, and here's a couple $100 worth of food. So that's what's happening with the profits tonight, guys. Me and Rob aren't profiting out of this. Someone's got the chance to go in and win the profits and we'll put that towards your local animal shelter, wherever that may be. So dig deep tonight. You got 7 books to bid on. If you miss out on the first book, you can go in and bid for the second one. If you miss the second one, you can go in the third one. We're going to do 7 auctions tonight. 7. Highest bidder, and you come into the comments section and go, oh, I bid $30 or whatever, and we'll just keep going until it's just runs out of puff. And then we'll go, right, winner of the first book is Joe Blogs for whatever money, okay? And then I'll write your name on here. You'll go in the hat, and there'll be a 1 in 7 chance of winning whatever the profits are. We don't know what that's going to be. It could be $20. It could be $200. I don't know. And then I'll throw a bit extra in from the Buckaroony channel, and we'll send you some money to go out and buy some food for your local animal shelter wherever you are in Australia. So dig deep tonight, guys. See how you go. It's a 1 in 7 chance of winning one of Rob's Rafa books. Rafa is going to personally sign it, everyone. Rafa's footprint will be inked onto that book. It'll be only 1 of 7 in the entire world. So there you go. Who came up with that idea, Rob? Was it Fuller?
Steve. I was having a chat with Steve earlier tonight.
Great idea, Steve.
He said, why don't we get a stamp? But I thought, hey, why don't we actually just get Rafa's paw, and get Rafa's paw, put it straight into the ink pad and put it onto the actual book.
If you want me and Rob to sign the book too and say thanks very much, let us know. And Rob can sign the book before he sends all 7 up to me, and then I'll post them out to you, because I need to get the books up here to North Queensland so I can ink Rafa's paw on there. So
beautiful.
Rafa's left the room. He's going, you're not inking my bloody paw. So anyway, Rafa's paw will be inked on there. So what we might do, Rob, give everyone a quick look at the the book again, mate, and we're going to go in with the first auction. There it is, a hardback book, Australian made. We want to get at least $25 a book, guys, so Rob gets his money back, okay? Rafa will ink one of the blank front pages. His paw print will be inked on there. He'll have a thank you message on there from Rafa. And, hey, listen, if you haven't got grandkids or young kids and that, go and present it to your local kindergarten or your local preschool, okay? And when we eventually sell these books for charity, that's what I want everyone to do. Hang on, Fuller, we haven't started yet, you diddly donk. Fuller's already in there.
Fuller's into it.
Nick Taylor. Righto, let's go. First book underway, Snork. Help me do. I'm not an auctioneer's arsehole. Nick Taylor's going to start it off. He hasn't given me a figure yet. Nick Taylor has started it off with $50, guys. Steve Fuller's trumped him with 100. So at the moment, the first book is up to $100. If you want the first
from
book,
Marky Lavelle.
Marky Lavelle's up to $110, everyone. For the first Rafa book, it'll be paw printed by Rafa. Rafa's going to autograph the book. Marky Lavelle up to 110. Good stuff, Mark. Good on you, mate. Lewis Kudlak over in Western Australia, everyone. $120 from Lewis for the first book. So the first, but holy dooly, Jordan Glennon has gone 150 from Jordan Glennon. Good on you, Jordan.
180. Gone camping. 180.
180 for the first Rafa book. Remember, whoever wins, whoever's name comes out of this hat, you get the profit price to buy food for your local animal shelter. So we get nothing out of this. Rob will get $25 a book back, and then all the profits will go to the winner out of the hat. So who are we up to there? It's not
Jordan Glennon, 200.
No, Gone Camping, 180. Gone Camping's up to 180. Jordan Glennon has trumped him. He said, get that up, yeah. I'm going to 200. 200 from Jordan Glennon. Rob the Wanderer, the bungee jumper extraordinaire, you mad bastard, Jemison. Bungee jumping in New Zealand the other day. G'day, Rob. How are you? He's from Mount Cook. Rob the Wanderer is halfway up Mount Cook, free climbing, and he's got his phone out watching the live feed. Good on you, Rob. Hope you're well over in New Zealand, mate. Stay safe and don't do too much more of that silly shit. We're at 200 once. Yep. We're going to go once there. I can't see anyone beating Jordan Glennon on the first book, everyone. 200 going once for Jordan Glennon, everyone. 200 going twice for Jordan. Jennifer G's on. G'day, Jennifer. How are you? 200 going. Monkey. Monkey's gone to 250.
Oh,
Monkey,
wow.
I think Monkey's over in West Aussie too. Monkey came on.
Amazing.
Remember the drifter auction, Rob? Remember the drifter auction many years ago where we raised 15 grand? Luke sent me all that stuff. Monkey got one of the prizes on that. Holy dooly. Marky Lavelle, the highest bid's 250. Marky Lavelle's
we're at 300, Mark.
No wonder he was a bank manager, everyone. He's come in. Holy dooly. Gail Rowlands has come up with $300 for the first book, everyone. Gail has come up with $300 for the first book. Remember, everyone, if you do bid, please be true to your word. Don't go in over your head. And I think I said this at the start, Rob. Don't go in over your head, everyone. If you can't afford it, please don't go into debt to buy one of these books. Somewhere down the track, there's going to be books for sale. You can buy one. This is a bit of a novelty thing to raise money for charity. But Gail's got it at the moment.
Yep.
What a great supporter of the channel. Gail Rowlands, guys. Gail's got 300. Jordan Glennon's come in with 260. Not quite, Jordan. Gail's blowing you out of the water, mate. And if you are a winner, guys, at the end, I'll put up my BSB and account number so that you can put the money in. And obviously I will transfer the profits to the winner who comes out of the hat. So we're up to 300 going once. Jordan Glennon's throwing shit at his TV. He said, Buck, you're up to going twice. And you started bloody thing. What are we up to? 300.
Jordan Glennon, 350.
Jordan Glennon has said, get that up, you go. We're going 350. 350 for Jordan Glennon for the first Rafa book. The Aussie-made Rafa book.
Amazing.
350 going once. Jordan's got to get it, hadn't he? 350 going twice.
360.
Gail said, Jordan, you're not getting it that easy, mate. 360 from Gail. 360. Remember, they're going to be paw printed by Rafa with a big thank you message on the front. There'll only be 7 in history.
400.
Jordan,
holy moly.
400 from Jordan. Jordan's gone 400 for this Rafa book here. I said to Rob before this, I said, Rob, I hope we get your money back tonight, mate.
Oh, no,
we're smashing it out of the park, mate.
Well done.
We're smashing it. Jordan, 400 going once.
That's amazing.
400 going twice. What a great supporter of this channel Jordan's been. Every time we do something for charity, Rob, Jordan is deep, mate, and he deserves everything.
Amazing. Wow, I agree.
I'm calling it up. 400 for Jordan. Jordan's got the first book for 400. Well done, mate. Well done, and thank you so much. You're an absolute bloody legend. And Gail, thank you. Don't worry, you got a chance to win. There's still 6 books coming. I don't know how Rob does all this shit in the background, mate. I don't know how you do that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Jordan's got the first one for 400.
Put that over there.
Well done, Jordan. You don't have to bid again now, mate. You've got the first one. Absolutely fantastic, mate.
Well done, mate.
I've got to give you a ring soon, mate. I haven't spoken to you, Ross. So, Jordan, you are in the hat, mate. There's going to be another 6 going in after this. So I've scrunched it up.
Well done, Jordan.
Jordan's name is in the hat there, everyone. There you can see it. There'll be another 6 in there. So Jordan's got a 1 in 7 chance of winning all the profits for his local charity, animal shelter, wherever that may be. Jordan, I'm trying to. You moved. I've got to give you a ring, mate. Oh, Gail, Jordan got it for 400, mate. You came in a bit late. I didn't see that. I flicked down. Gail, save it for the next one, mate. You can go in the next one. I called it up for Jordan at 400. So don't worry, you still got 6 books to go, and you don't have to come in and bid that straight up for the second book, let me tell you. So anyway, absolutely fantastic. That's the first book out of the way, Rob. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting maybe $50 or something for a book. That's what I was hoping for. I thought $25 to Rob, $25 profit. I was not expecting that.
Something that I love about the community.
$0 for the next 6 books. Jordan has just made the night. So remember, if you come on, everyone, don't go in over your head. Please, don't go in over your head. You'll have a chance to buy a Rafa book down the track. They won't be Australian made. They'll be a Chinese version. I'm sure they'll still be a good book, but this is a bit of a chance to get rid of these 7 books for charity and to reward anyone. The 7 people who win, you got a chance to win something for your local animal shelter. You'll contact me and say, Buck, we want to support the such and such animal shelter, and then I'll be in touch with you guys and we'll work out whether I transfer them the money or whether I transfer you the money and you buy all the food or whatever. If I know you, as I do with Jordan, I know Jordan very well, I would be more than happy to send Jordan the money. If it's somebody I don't know, everyone, I'd probably feel better transferring the money to the actual shelter, Rob.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't take offense to that, anyone. But I know Jordan. I've met Jordan several times. He's a great part of this community. I'd be more than happy to send Jordan the money so he can go out and buy the food to give to his local animal shelter. But if I've never met you before, guys, I'll probably do an electronic transfer straight to the shelter. But if Jordan's name came out of that hat, I'd be more than happy to do it. So if I don't know you, I'll probably transfer the money to the shelter.
Just thought I'd mention
Nat Atkinson. Congratulations, Jordan. Sorry, mate.
I just noticed what Nat Atkinson has posted. I don't know if you want to have a look at that one there. It just says, late to the stream. Curious on who and how you got the books printed and bound. It's an Australian company. We've done it hereby. Just asking, is a bookbinder by trade? It'd be interesting to
hey, Rob, can you entertain everyone? This beer is not going to go the distance. I'm going to need to run out and grab a couple more. Can you answer Nat's question, mate, while I grab a couple more beers?
Yeah, sure. No worries, mate. Yeah, so I got it. So these ones are being made here in Australia. So there's a company in Australia. I just was searching online for a book company that'll actually manufacture books, And so I've just got it done by them. I think it was Mixam, if I remember correctly. MIXAM was where I actually got them published here in Australia. And I just start off with 7 just to start off with. You can print them off like in bulk and you can get them cheaper. But yeah, they're really good quality books, these ones, mate. So it's like a really solid front cover on these things as well. Same with the back as well. And the books are all inside here. They're nice and glossy and laminated top surface inside there as well. And then we did those 2 images, that Buck was talking about here as well. So we've got 2 images up here. That one's got to Ayers Rock. Oh, it's not Ayers Rock anymore. It's Uluru, isn't it? Sitting in there as well. And we've got another one with up. This one here's supposed to be more of up far north Queensland, sort of a bit more in that type of environment. I figured we'd try and get something like that sitting in the book as well. Hey, so that's where we got them done, mate. And yeah, they came out really good. I'm really happy with them as well. Hey, it's been great. Did you get the beers, mate?
Resup, mate. Resup's been done. I was good at doing resupply in the army. That was my job outfield. Resupplying the boys. I just went and resupplied myself some coldies. I'll tell you what, it's beer weather up here, Rob. It is ridiculously hot, mate. It is bullshit hot.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Rob. I was out, mate. You've obviously answered Nat's.
Yeah, I've answered Nat's question all that there. Yeah. But if you're interested in helping us out, mate, we're more than happy to try you out. I mean, we're obviously at the moment talking with some guys over in China, so that might be a better option this time. But maybe even next time, might be an option to have a chat with you and see if you can help us out. Maybe the next time round, maybe.
One advantage of the Chinese books, and we've seen not the Rafa book. We're getting one made at the moment, a demo one. Brett from SMG's getting a demo one made. I had to pay $80 up front to get a demo book done by them because they have to stop production to make one demo book for us, Rob. It's going to be hard bound and all that type of stuff. I don't know if it'll be the quality of that one there, but I can tell you something is that Rafa has already told me he is not inking the Chinese books. That won't be happening. So if you want Rafa's paw print inked on a book, it will have to be one of these 7. It's not going to happen with the Chinese ones, guys. I'll just be if we can get an Aussie company to do a good hardbound book like that, Rob. I mean, that costs $25. If we could get one around the $10 mark, I could make that work for charity. But when you've got with $25 a book, mate, it just there's no fat in there for charity. Unfortunately, I'd love to go with an Aussie company, mate, but you've got to make some money for charity.
You can get the cost of the books down when you're buying them in bulk, but I only ordered 7 of them just to try it out, see how it actually went initially. But you can get the cost down a little bit when you're purchasing them in bulk. But how many we're going to sell, we just don't know the answer to that.
Well, I don't know, mate, but I know for a fact that if I ordered 300, if we don't sell 300, I know that there are companies out there that would give me the money. So I don't do my ass on the money. That would give me the money, and I donate the rest of them to Hope in a Suitcase. And we send some down to Hope in a Suitcase in Tasmania, Hope in a Suitcase, New South Wales, and that. So get onto them and find out what's the cheapest and tell them it's for charity if we order 300. Maybe we can go Australian made, but you got onto one company, Rob, and it was $44 a book.
Oh, that was the initial ones. Yeah, that was before I went looking at but this company's this is where these books have come from. They're proper books.
Yeah.
But anyway, we might get on to the next one, eh?
Well, we will. Hi, everyone. Just say good day. Struggling with reception on the mountain. Rob's hanging on by his toes. He's currently climbing Mount Cook, and he's inverted by his toes like a fruit bat, and he's on his phone checking out the live feed. Stay safe, Rob. No more bungee jumping. That is a failed attempt at suicide, that shit. Let me tell you. You're braver than me, mate, or more stupid than me. I'll go you're more stupid than me because there's no way you'd see me doing that.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do it anymore, mate. When I was younger, I might have, but not these days, mate.
A perfectly good bridge.
Yeah, exactly right. No, I don't think I'd be doing that these days, mate. I'll be too worried about rope snapping.
It's like I got to have a towel on my thing. I'm just sweating. So you got to have a towel there, and every 2 days you just throw the towel in the wash because it just stinks of sweat. That's how hot it is up here. It's ridiculous. Right, Rob, let's get into the second one, eh?
Second one.
So let's go, everyone. Fuller, start us off
Yeah, go on, pull up.
For the second Rafa book, everyone, Rafa's going to sign it with his paw in ink, like they did in the old days. Out there, g'day, Craig. How are you, mate? Out there, touring started with 50. Nags has got us at 100 at the moment, guys. Gail said, I'm going to get one of these books, whether you like it or not. She said, Marky Lavelle saying, let's go.
200.
Absolutely. Gail, there we go. Marky Lavelle's coming with $200, guys. This is for the second Rafa book. A chance to go in the draw to win some money for your local animal shelter, so you can go out and buy them some food. The Wanderer, 250 Kiwi dollars. That's about $50.
That's
Wanderer,
bad,
you idiot. Wanderer is at 250 Kiwi. You idiot. Oh, dear.
American dollars, mate.
Remember, don't go in over your head, please, everyone. Yeah. Do not go in over your head. If you can't afford to bid, please don't do it. You'll have a chance to buy a book down the track, guys. It may not be as good as this one, but don't go in over your head, please. Hey, Gail said 225. Oh, no. The Wanderer's coming with 3. Gail went 225, and then the Wanderer's just came and said 300 straight up. Rob the Wanderer, hanging upside down off Mount Cook in New Zealand, has just bid 300 Aussie dollars. Dave Hunter, hey, mate, Saxon Overland, watching with young Saxon here in Thailand. Dad can't afford 400 for his copy just yet. No, that's all right, mate, but you'll be able to buy one down there. Hope you're well. It's going good over in Thailand for you. Marky Lavelle said, Rob the Wanderer, get that one up here. 310 from Marky Lavelle down in New South Wales.
Wow.
I don't know why everyone's so hard on the cockroaches. I reckon they're not bad blokes.
Nah, they're all right.
It's not state of origin time. They're good blokes.
Yeah. We give it to them a state of origin time, mate.
Marky Lavelle at 310, everyone. Going once. That's the last one I've got. Marky Lavelle at $310.
Yeah,
going twice. The Wanderer said, Mark, not so quick. The Wanderer has come back with 315. Remember, these will be time. Gail has said, no, not so quick, Wanderer. 320 from Gail Rowlands, everyone. Monkey's come in and said, no, 350 from me, thank you very much. 350 from Monkey. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, well done.
350 from Monkey, who really supported the drifter one we did, mate, for the bushfires. Monkey bloody dug deep on that one. Good on you, Monkey. Well done, mate. Marky Lavelle said, get that up, you Monkey. 360. 360 from Marky Lavelle. He's going to get a loan from his bank manager, he reckons. Mark's getting a loan from his local bank manager himself, and he's going with 360. Marky Lavelle going once, everyone. For 360. Marky Lavelle going twice at 360 for a personally signed autograph book.
Oh, the Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
361.
361 from the Wanderer. Mark Lavelle is throwing shit at his computer or his TV about now and say, Wanderer, when you get down to the camper with mates in September, I'm going to post it out like Conor McGregor. Wanderer has come up with 361. Tommy Rowland has come in with 362. We're going up by one now. We'll be going to 50 cents here in a minute. Well, there we are. Mark Lavelle, God. What is that? That's a Rafa dog. What are we up to?
We're at 362. Tom Rawlings there, mate. That's the highest.
I'm advertising the high. Craig reckons he's got to sell his Hilux to go in the next option.
You've got to make it 340, 370, mate.
Is Tommy the highest?
No, the Wanderer came back in.
Marky Lavelle.
Mark Lavelle came back in.
Wanderer, you smart ass. Marky Lavelle's outdone you. 362.
Yeah, he's outdone you, mate.
Marky Lavelle at 365. Going once, everyone.
Yep.
365 to Marky Lavelle. Going twice. Marky Lavelle at $365.
No, you got more. Bid. You got one more bid.
Just as I was about to call it. The Wanderer, 370 from the Wanderer. He won't be able to afford to fly back from New Zealand.
He'll be stuck over there, mate.
He's going to be stuck over there. He won't be able to afford an airfare back home.
That's right.
I'm going to have to post the Rafa book over to New Zealand. And
Or
he's going to
Scrunnel's come in. Scrunnel Funnels.
Newts from Scrunnel Funnels.
Yeah.
Newts has come in from left field, everyone. Newts from Scrunnel Funnels up there in Toowoomba. G'day, Newts. How are you, mate?
Hey, mate,
375 from Newts. 375 from Newts going once. Mark said, up your ass, everyone. He said, I can't afford that. Newts, 375 from Newts going once. 375 from Newts going twice. From Scrunnel Funnels. What a great thing. Wanderer's come back with 380. 380 from the Wanderer.
Holy dooly.
He'll be eating snow. He can't even afford to buy a bottle of water now. He's just eating snow off the side of Mount Cook because he can't afford to buy a bottle of water. He's 380.
But you got a 25-second delay. Plenty of time. Yeah, no worries, guys.
Okay, so I've got to be careful, Lee. And that was, I should have remembered that from last time, mate. There is a delay, so I can't just go, and done, guys. I've got to take it easy because there is a delay for some people. So, Matt says, I want a set of steak knives with me Rafa book. Where was I up to? The Wanderer.
You're at 380 with the Wanderer, mate.
380 with the Wanderer.
I think we start.
If I can find a set of steak knives Wanderer, I'll throw them in. I don't think I've got any.
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what sorry, everyone. I did forget to say something. I got these for when we get the other books. That could be months away yet, but I am going to throw in a little Mr. Buckaroony sticker and a Rafa sticker with each book too. I forgot to say that. So I'll throw one of each sticker in with the books as well, guys. I haven't got any steak knives, Mr. Bullet, but I've got a couple of stickers I can throw in. So, Rob the Wanderer 380 going once, everyone. Rob the Wanderer.
You can't.
Ross Halliwell has come up with 380 and 99 cents. Ross Halliwell, you diddly dog.
Oh, goodness me.
380. Remember, everyone, serious now. Don't go in over your head, please.
Don't go over your head,
I don't want anyone to go bidding and then tomorrow go because you've had too many beers and then go, fuck, I'm sorry, I had too many beers and I got a bit excited and I can't afford to pay for the book. So please,
there you go.
Don't go in over your head. So we've got 380. We're going up by 1 cent now, guys. This is killing me. 381 Rob the Wanderer. 381 going once. Rob the Wanderer's going, hurry up with this auction, Buck. I can't hang on to the side of Mount Cook much longer. I'm going to tumble to my death. Hurry up and call my name, for goodness sake.
You've got another one.
Ross he's done you by 99 cents again, Rob.
Tom's
Tommy Rowlands, no. Ross Halliwell's got you.
Yeah.
Ross Halliwell's got it at 381.99. Tommy Rowlands has said, get that up here, 382. $382 for the second Rafa book, guys. We'll be here at midnight, still auctioning off the way this is going.
Mate.
No sweaty clocks, Mr. Bullet reckons. No, I haven't got any on at the moment, Mr. Bullet. So 382 for Tommy Rowlands going once. I've got a delay, everyone, so I've got to take it nice and slow. It's not I'm trying to drag it out. Lee said there is a lag, so I have to drag it out. So Tommy Rowlands for 382 going twice.
384, mate.
Ross Halliwell. Ross has come back with 384, everyone. 384. Rafa's out here. Rennie reckons Rafa's out. 384. Ross Halliwell. 384.
Well done, mate.
Unbelievable, mate. Absolutely unbelievable. Rob the Wanderer, are you still there? Are you still on the side of Mount Cook? Can you come up and beat that one at all? 384 for Ross Halliwell going once. Did I say that before? I can't remember. Squirrel. I forgot where I was up to. Ross Halliwell for 384, guys, going twice. I'll give it another few seconds, guys, in case there's a lag. Ross Halliwell's got it at the moment, everyone, for 384. Going going.
We call it.
Gone. Ross
Gone.
Halliwell, you've got it for 384, mate. Well done.
Gail. What's Gail doing?
Well, Gail. Oh,
Gail.
Gail.
That's twice she's done that.
Gail, I waited for a while, mate, because of the lag, and I called it up. So you've missed out again, Gail. You're going to have to go for book number 3. Ross Halliwell. Sorry, Gail. Ross Halliwell at 384.
Beautiful. Well done. Well done, Ross.
Well done, Ross. Good on you, mate. I'll give the details at the end of this of the bank accounts and that, mate, for the money and that. And Ross, there you are there. Ross H. Ross Halliwell, 384. I'm scrunching that up. You're in there with Jordan Glennon now, mate. You've got a chance to win all the profit, and there's going to be a lot of it now, judging by this. There's going to be a lot of money for you to pick your local animal shelter to go and donate them. Either donate the money to your animal shelter, or if I know you go out and buy some shitload of food.
Yeah.
And give it to them. So there it is there. So I've got 2 in there, everyone. There's 2 bits of that's a Ross and Jordan. So there's 2 in the hat now. So you've got a 1 in 7 chance of winning now. Ross, well done, mate. Absolutely fair. Gail, sorry, I waited and Rob said, call it up. So we're going to have to go with book number 3. We might go straight into book number 3 now, Rob.
Great.
Gail, give us a $50. Give us a $50 starting bid, Gail, please. This is for book number 3. Rob the Wanderer. He's down the bottom of Mount Cook now. The ice melted, and Rob the Wanderer is down the bottom. He cannot believe. Kane Higgins, you diddly donk. How are you, mate? Nags. Nags is on. G'day, Nags. How are you, mate? We're going to talk about, Rob, we're going to talk about the Legends for Charity thing in 2026 at the end of this, mate. So Nags has started as
Paul Newcomb, mate, up there at hang on.
Marky's at 120.
Paul Newcomb at 250, mate, up above it.
Mr. Bullet said 384. Feed my dog for a week. So we are at
Paul Newcomb, mate. It's at 250 up above it, mate.
Paulie Newcomb. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Paul, how are you, mate? Paulie Newcomb's already up to 250, guys. No mucking around here. You've seen what these books are going for. Rafa's going to personally sign them with his paw, everyone. Paulie Newcomb at 250. Marky Lavelle's come in with 260, guys. At the end, I've got to go really slow, guys, because of the lag. Gail's missed out on 2 books now.
That's right.
Newt saying, good on you, Ross Halliwell. Well done, and thanks for getting 2, Newts. Absolutely fantastic, mate. Marky Lavelle's at 2. Mark's at 260. I think that's our highest so far.
No,
Rob,
the Wanderer's gone in at 280 there, mate.
No, it's not. Rob the Wanderer.
Well, Lewis went in at 300.
I go to click on something, they move, guys. Lewis is the highest I see now. 300 for Lewis. Marky Lavelle, 310 for Mark.
Well done.
310 for Marky Lavelle, everyone. So that's what we're dealing with now. Crew, I'm going to auction you off in a minute if you keep meowing. Can you hear her? She's out there going, meow, feed me. Meow. You want to get auctioned off for the dog shelter? Where are we up to now? Marky Lavelle, 310.
Tom Rawlings is coming at 325 there, mate.
Tommy Rollins is coming with 325. Unbelievable, you guys.
Yeah.
Can you believe this community, Rob? They just
keep
blowing me away, mate.
Fantastic. Really good to see.
Well, when they know it's for charity and it's not for our back pocket, mate, that's why people dig deep, because they know we do stuff for charity. Rob the Wanderer is coming in with 335. Good on you, Rob. Well done, mate. Rob the Wanderer is digging deep tonight.
What is Scrunnell doing?
He's digging into his back pocket with one hand and he's hanging on to Mount Cook by the other hand. Scrunnell, Newts is up it. Newts has got 340. Marky Lavelle said, get up that up, you Newts. 342. Mara, the Rollins family are after one of these books. Mara, you've been outdone by $2 by Marky Lavelle there with his fish. That's a plastic fish, by the way, everyone, if you're wondering.
Well, Lewis got in at 350.
Put that at the toy shop.
Yeah, Lewis got in there first at 350.
Lewis Kudlak, guys, who stood $35.
No, next one down, mate. That's
Lewis forgot the 0. Lewis stood me up at the Perth Four-Wheel Drive show last year, guys. I was waiting for him and Hazel to come and see me. They never turned up. 350 for Lewis. Good on you, Lewis. Well done, mate.
What you got to do, mate?
350. Lewis was first, Ivan and Lisa, so I'm going to stick with Lewis at the moment at 350.
Gales at 355.
Yep, Gales at 355. Gail Rowlands, I hope you get one of these books. If you guys miss out on one of these books, you're never going to talk to me again. You're bidded high on all 3 books so far. Gail Rowlands at 355. Tommy said, Gail. Tommy Rowlands. Roz, okay. Roz will sign as well. If you want Roz to sign the books, when you send me through an email and your address and all that, guys, if you want Roz to sign too, I'm sure she will. Roz will say thank you very much. Roz is out with her sisters at the moment, but I think she's watching. Roz, if you are watching, let us know, please. Let us know if you're watching. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Roz will sign, Tommy. Absolutely she will, mate.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Your whole family, mate, has just been the best supporters of this whole community. It's just absolutely great people. I'm just proud to be part of it. I really am. Just having
Ivan and Lisa.
Ivan and Lisa, David. Ivan and Lisa. 400 if we all sign.
Yep, definitely.
Rookie's going to sign, guys. Snorkel sign the books before he sends them to me. And then I'm going to sign. Roz will sign and say thank you very much. And Rafa's going to do the final signature. We're going to ink his paw onto the books, guys. So we'll all sign. Of course we will. Ivan and Lisa, 400. Wow. $400 going once to Ivan and Lisa.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Steve's saying, what did I say? Steve's probably saying these will go for like I was hoping for $50 a book, Rob, and I'm being honest when I say that. Yeah. Steve's obviously said to you that these things will go, and aren't they going? Unbelievable, guys! I cannot believe
it. Cool.
No, they're all at 400 for Ivan and Lisa going once, guys. Ivan and Lisa going once. Absolutely fantastic. Ross Halliwell said he's already put the money into my bank account. Ross, you're an absolute legend, mate. And you've got a 1 in 7 chance. Your name's in the hat, mate. You've got a 1 in 7 chance. As I said, this money doesn't come to me, mate. It's going back to the highest bidders for your local animal shelter. Ivan and Lisa going twice. I've got to...
Tom Rowling says 401 if Ken signs it as well.
The Gidgey. Well, if the Gidgey signs him, he's going to have to come over and see you, Rob.
He'll have to come over here.
He's in Brisbane. So 401.
Over and sign him. He's welcome.
Rob, I'm going to let this cat needs to get out for a shit, I think. She's scratching at the gauze. So we'll keep it at 401 for Tommy Rowlands. Hang on.
Well done, Tommy. That's awesome. I'd really like Gail to be able to get in on it and get one of the books. What? 402 if the cat gets a paw. Come on, Rob. I don't know. Hey, fellas, I wanted to support the cause, but can't afford 400 for a book. I've been worked for over 12 weeks with poor health and surgery, but I want to donate $50 in the kitty anyhow. Send through the details. Thanks for we really appreciate the Camping in Oz. The Camping in Oz just put up a post there, mate, just saying he'll chuck in $50. Just you can't afford a book, but well done, mate. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, and Mr. Buckarooni's putting $100 in as well, guys. So the profits from this, I'm putting 100 in. Camp and Oz is going to throw 50 in, and this is all going to go towards whoever's name comes out of this hat for your local animal shelter, guys. So absolutely, Camp and Oz, good on you, mate. Thank you so much. Where are we at, Rob?
Well, Tom said 401 if Ken signs it. Then the Wanderer said 402 if the cat gets it before something.
Rob the Wanderer wants Crew the Cat. Rob the Wanderer's got 402 if Crew the Cat puts her paw on it. Right, Rob, we can do that. So we're with Rob the Wanderer at 402.
Yeah.
Tommy had 401 on there. Rob the Wanderer's at 402. Crew's going to put her paw on it just if Rob gets it. So we're going with Rob the Wanderer at going once, guys. Rob the Wanderer going once.
Gail was saying Tom's her husband.
Their computer about now.
Gail Woods. I didn't realise. Gail saying that Tom's a husband. Well, Gail, you got to get in and bid against your husband.
I think, yeah. And then Ivan and Lisa too. They're all bidding against each other. I think they're all taking the piss out of each other in the background. Rob the Wanderer going twice, guys, at 402. And yes, I'll throw Crew the Cat's paw print on as well, Rob.
Good stuff.
402. There is a lag. So I'll just slow it down a little bit, guys. We're with Rob the Wanderer going twice at $402.
Yep. We'll give him 30 seconds. Give him 30 seconds there, mate. I'll finish up.
Marky LaBelle's got the gonculator out now trying to work out where he's going to finish here. He keeps putting in some good bids and they're blowing him out of the water. Kane Higgins, the diddly donk from Serena, everyone. How are you, Kane? Hope you're well. Mikey Nash, I reckon these books will become expensive collector's items. Well, they will, mate. There's only 7 Australian-made ones in the world, and Rob's got them in his hand at the moment, and they're going to be signed by Rob, me, Roz, and Rafa. We're going to all sign them, guys. Scrunnel Funnel said he's going to put $100 towards the end thing too, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Only if you don't get a book, but Newts, if you end up getting one of the books, mates, we don't expect you to do that. But anyway, so who knows how much we're going to end up with. Whoever's name comes out of the hat, they're going to get a lot of money tonight for the local animal. There's no doubt about it, judging on what this is only the second book, Rob, is it? No, third book.
No, it's the third book. We got
and
4
we
left.
are at Rob the Wanderer at 402. I called it twice ages ago.
Yep.
Going, gone. Rob the Wanderer, 402. Good on you, Rob. Well done, mate. Are you still on the side of our cook, or have you fallen off?
4 left, mate. 4 books left.
Absolute legend, Rob.
Don't know if you guys have seen the spine. We actually got the spine printed on these as well. Here, it's a bit backwards there, but it just says Rafa safety tips for kids.
Yeah, fantastic, guys. It's all I know there's a few North Queensland things in there. Look out for cassowaries, look out for crocodiles, but there's some common sense stuff in there too. Be careful around campfires. Be careful of crossing the road, reversing cars. There's some really good safety messages in there, Rob, on these books. Absolutely fantastic book for kids, mate.
Run them with scissors. Be careful.
Running with sharp objects. Don't run with scissors, kids, and all that. It's all the stuff we used to teach our kids when they were young. Yeah.
Animals
don't walk through the long grass and all that because of snakes. And Rob the Wanderer, you're in the hat, mate. There's 3 in. Yeah.
Safety around the pools.
Safety around the pool, guys, and learn to swim. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you keep reading this book to your little grandkids or your kids and that every night, that shit sinks into their brain. And the whole idea about this safety tip thing is it's fair income stuff. A lot of it is fair income, Rob. Like it's stuff that hopefully will get etched into the kids' brains, mate. I think it's a great idea. And you've done a fantastic job, mate.
The one that I really liked was the one where it talked about safety around strangers, because I think that's something that, we always need to hammer into kids. I think it's this one here. It's talking about a stranger. It's got a little dog there and a stranger over the side over there. I think that's a really good point to make with kids.
Oh no, that's the be careful of patting other dogs one, Rob.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. There's the stranger ones on one of the other pages.
Oh yeah.
Be careful around. Only make sure you know the person, your teacher, and mum and dad that picks you up after school. Don't talk to strangers and all that type of stuff. Stranger danger. Remember they used to teach that at school.
Yeah, we used to.
Rafa's teaching all this to the kids as well, guys. So Fat Pixie's on. G'day, Fat Pixie. Hope you're well. See some good names coming on. Let's go into the 4th book, Rob. Otherwise, this will go for it, mate. Come on, the Rollins family. You've got to get one of these books, guys. But you've got they're bidding high and they're getting done at the last minute.
We're at 150, 200 for Nags.
Nags is there. Lewis came in at 150. Nags has gone 200.
Scrunnel.
As I said, don't put yourself in financial stress, guys. Please don't do it. Only bid if you're good for the money. Don't go in over your head. If you've had a few beers and you're getting a bit you're getting a bit thing. Just, yeah. Otherwise, your missus might bloody knock you clean out. So who are we at there? Ivan and Lisa have got 300 on this one.
Yeah, Scrunnell got in before that, mate.
Gail's gone 325. They're all bidding against each other.
I hope Gail gets it.
Johnny Williams, mate. Johnny, it's already gone above there, mate. We're with
Gail.
Bradley Howell's on. G'day, Brad and Mary. How are you guys? These books are going off like a bloody bucket of prawns in the hot sun up here in North Queensland. They are absolutely going off, and we're at 325 for Gail Rowlands, guys.
You're at Lewis.
Craig, I'm going to put my bank details up at the end, mate. Craig from out there touring's going to throw 50 in. This is all going to go to someone out of this hat, the 7 winners out of the hat for your local animal shelter, everyone. I'm throwing 100 in. It's going off. Where it's Gail, Ivan and Lisa have gone to 380 already.
Wow.
380. Marky Lavelle has come in at 390. His calculator's back up and running. His calculator's worked out. He said, yep, I can afford, I can stay in it. 390 for Marky Lavelle.
Phenomenal.
390 going once, everyone. 390 for Marky Lavelle going once. Yep. I've got to keep it slow because there's a lag and it's not fair on if
Ivan and Lisa.
You might miss out on a bid. Ivan and Lisa are up to 400. Wow.
Just done there, Lewis.
Unbelievable. Hey, Lewis, Gail, Ivan and Lisa were first, mate. So you might have to go 401 if you want to do them there. So I'm going to stay with Ivan and Lisa at the moment. Ivan and Lisa at 400, everyone, going once. Ivan and Lisa. Scrunnell, no, you got to go over 400. Ivan and Lisa were the first ones at 400 that I could see. So if you want to, you got to go higher if you want to beat them. You got to go 401.
Between the 7.
Well, we might be able to the way it's going, Steve. I wasn't expecting this, mate. So we'll see how we go. Brad saying g'day to Greg. So we're at 400. Was it Ivan and Lisa?
Yeah.
That was our first 400 bid, guys. Ivan and Lisa. So I'm going to call it up soon. A couple of people are coming at 400, but it was Ivan and Lisa were first to come in at 400. So it's with them at the moment. Going, have I said once yet?
Going once,
going twice for Ivan and Lisa. I'm going to wait 30 seconds. I'm going to call it up. 400's more than enough. Going for Ivan and Lisa.
Well, there's an interesting subject
Brad
there.
Howell. Wait till next book, Brad. Going. I'm going to call it up, Rob. Ivan and Lisa have got it. Done.
All right, done.
$400 for Ivan and Lisa. Well done, guys. I'm glad the family got one of the books.
Well done. All right, guys, there's 3 left.
Lisa, 400. My God.
3 left.
If I was a dishonest, dodgy sort of person who took advantage of, I could go and buy a 300 series Land Cruiser after this, Rob, if I was crooked, but it's not. It's all going to go. There you go. In the hat. We got 4 in now. Look at this, guys, just to prove it. You're all in there. Who was it? Jordan Glennon, Ivan and Lisa, Rob the Wanderer, and who was the other one? Rob, how's my memory going?
Ivan and Lisa? Yeah.
I can't remember. There's the first
one. Yep.
You're in there. I'm my bloody absolutely. Alan Doo's on. G'day, Alan. How are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Out there touring. He said he'd throw a little bit of money in at the end. So that's absolutely fantastic. So maybe tonight, we don't know how much is going to be in there, but you can, you know me, guys, whatever we end up with, whoever's name comes out of that hat, you're going to do very, very, your local animal shelter is going to be ecstatic. It is going to be absolute. I was hoping to get a couple $100 for you. We've blown it out of the water already, and we've got 3 books to go, Rob.
Yep, 3 books left, mate. Then we're all gone. Sorry, I'm late. What's happening?
Well, we're auctioning books off, mate, and they're going off like bloody a frog in a sock. Hope you and Fathead are well, mate. So, Lukey Reed, how are you, Lukey? Hope you're all well, mate. Righto, we're going to go with the fifth book now. So we've got 3 to go, everyone. Fifth book coming up. Let's start us off, Fuller. Start us off at $50, someone, for the fifth Rafa book. There's only 7 in existence. Nags has said none of this stuffing around with $50. We're going to go straight into it.
Lewis,
$300 straight up. Lewis has said, Buggy up, $350 from Lewis over in Western Australia. $350 from Lewis. Newts was a bit, that's because of the lag. No, Newts, we got $350 from Lewis over in Lewis and Hazel. No, Joshy Hatch, sorry, mate. This is moved. $375. Every time I go to click on something, that moves. Newts got $375. We're up to $375 from Newts at Scrunnel Funnels, guys. The winner gets all this for their local animal shelter.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a nice one there in Toowoomba, Newts. How they'd be bloody happy to see you turn up, mate, if your name comes out of that. Rob the Wanderer, payment sent. Just had an email come through. Rob, thank you so much, mate. Thank you for your generosity. Bloody legend.
Well, stay safe over in 380, and then Mark Lavell's gone up to 390.
Marky Lavelle. So, we had Joshy Hatch come in at 380 and moved just as I. So, Josh come in at 380. Marky Lavelle's calculator's still going. He's just hit his bank manager up for a loan for 390. 390 for Marky Lavelle. Cole on the fat head. Go on, think. Hey, Cole, make sure you're good for it, mate. As I said earlier on, don't go in over your head, mate. Don't go in. We don't want people tomorrow saying, "Oh, Buck, sorry, I wasn't good for it. I can't give you the money." So, Cole, let me know in another one, mate, please, that you are good for 400. Let us know that you're good for 400. Joshy, doesn't matter now. Joshy Hatch has come up with 401. Marky Lavelle, we're getting down to the last 3 books, Rob, and people are going higher. Unbelievable. 420 from Marky Lavelle. No, thanks, Cole. Thank you, mate. Thanks for your bid, mate. I really appreciate it. Marky Lavelle at 420, guys, going once. Marky Lavelle at 420 going once there. So I'll slow it down because there is a lag. I want to be fair on everyone. I know Mark's probably going, bloody call it up, Buck, call it up. But apparently there's a lag for some people. So Josh Hatch has got 421. 421 for the fifth book. There's only 2 after this, guys. 421 for Josh Hatch going once.
All this money in the books and none of us can even read.
That's why you're a coal miner, Jordan. That's why you're a coal miner. You can't read. That's why I was in the army. I couldn't read either, mate. So call it, Bucko. Righto, 421, Joshy Hatch. Thanks, Marky. Thanks for being up front with me there, mate. Josh Hatch going once. Joshy Hatch going twice.
Yeah.
I'll just Lewis said not so quick, but 422 from Lewis over in West Aussie, guys. 422 from Lewis Kudlak, guys. Going once. Unbelievable, you guys. You just amaze me.
I know, it's crazy.
Absolutely unbelievable. This, I just was not expecting this, and I'm being honest. I was not expecting this. 422 for Lewis, going twice. I'll give it 30 seconds and I'll call it up if I don't get any more. 422 for Lewis. Marky Lavelle, 450 for Mark Lavelle. I thought Marky was out. Mark said, call it up. He's obviously just got permission off his bank manager to go even higher. Marky's gone 450, going once. So there's a couple coming after Mark that are under him. So we're at 450 with Marky Lavelle, guys, once. Jordan's just sent through the money. Good on you, mate. Thank you. I just saw a thing come through from Jordan. Marky Lavelle at 450 going twice. Mark's been bidding high all night, everyone.
Yeah, it's been high.
Remember, Rafa's going to sign it with his paw, everyone. I'm going to have to find an ink pad, and Rafa's going to bloody put his paw print on there. There'll only be 7 in existence. And the new books, when we sell books down the track, they will not be signed by Rafa. There'll only be 7 in the world. I'm going to call it up in 10 seconds, guys, for Marky Lavelle. I've already done it twice. Going for 450. Mark Lavelle. Going.
Hang on. Yep.
Gone. Marky Lavelle. Well done, mate. 450.
Well done, mate.
I'm calling up for
mate. We are down to 2 books.
2 books left, guys. 2 books left. And there's no more after this. The only ones after this will probably be a cheaper Chinese version. And I'm sure they won't be as good as those ones there, Rob. Whoever did those, mate, was it a Brizzy mob that did those?
No, they're actually, I think, down in Melbourne, if I remember right.
There you go, Marky, 450, mate, in the hat. Good luck, mate. Good luck. You got a 1 in 7 chance of winning some money for your local animal shelter, mate. As I said, that's how we roll on this channel, guys. Everything goes to charity.
Well done, Mark.
Everything goes to charity. And I'm bloody absolutely so proud of everyone in this community, how deep you dig. And I know you only do it because you know it's for charity. And there's not a lot of YouTube channels out there that do stuff for charity. I wish there was more. You guys, Rob, for the Legends last year, and I know the, and it's all the people that have monkeys come in for book number 6. We're going to get into it. No, I'm bloody proud of you, everyone. I really am. It's just so humbling.
I think it's amazing that the community's come together and done this. Yeah,
this is the second last book. I did not even know Rob had ordered these guys. He got on to me the other day and said, "I've got 7 books here. What do you want to do with them?" And I said, I can't remember whose idea it was, Rob, to do
auction them off.
Yeah, you came up with the idea to auction them off. And I thought, well, why not? And then I thought, if we make a couple $100, and then that's what I said to Rob, well, why don't we put all 7 winners into the hat, and then they've got a chance, and that promotes people to bid higher, and you've got a 1 in 7 chance to win something for your local animal shelter. So Nags we're up it already. You haven't even called it. Nags has just gone, stop stuffing around, Buck. I'm at 301. I'm at 301 already. Gail, the Rollins family's still in there, guys. 310 from Gail. What's that? Scrunnell's gone 400 straight up for the second last. This is the second last book, everyone.
Last one, guys.
Sorry, mate. Newts from Scrunnell Funnels is already at 400, mate. 400 for Newts at Scrunnell.
Amazing.
Bloody good on you, Newts.
Yeah, well done, mate.
People supporting charity and digging deep. Bloody good on you, mate. And a veteran himself, same as me. Proud of you, mate. Really am. Good stuff. And if you need a good bloody funnel to fill your car up out of Jerry's, get on the Scrunnell Funnels, guys.
That's the one.
401. Josh Hatch is keen for one of these books as well. $401 from Joshy Hatch, guys. 401. Lewis isn't out of it yet. Lewis said, I want one of those books. I'm over in West Aussie. I want one of the books. 405. Johnny Lewis was first to come in at 405, mate. So I've got to go with, I think that's how it works. I've got to go with the first bid. Lewis has got it at 405, everyone. Going once. Going once for Lewis Kudlak over in Western Australia, guys. 405. Joshy Hatch has gone 405.50. 405.50 going once for Joshy Hatch. 405.50. Remember, don't go in over your head, please. Please don't put yourself under financial stress for one of these books. It's not worth it. If you can, absolutely fantastic. 405.50 going once for Joshy Hatch.
That's amazing what these guys are doing, mate.
Unbelievable, mate. You've been bidding high all night. Going twice. 405.50.
Yep.
Going twice for Josh. There's a lag, guys. I'll give it 30 seconds.
Give it 30 seconds.
Gone. 405.50 for Joshy Hatch, guys. We've gone second. No one else is coming in. It looks like Josh might have this one.
Might have it.
Joshy Hatch at 405.50 going once. Joshy Hatch at 405.50 going twice. Joshy Hatch at 405.50 gone. Sold. Josh Hatch. Well done, mate. Well done.
Awesome. Well done. Time to celebrate. Get the balloons out. Good stuff.
Unbelievable. Rafa will sign that book. Me, Roz, Rob, and Rafa will sign the book, mate, for you. Rafa's the star of the book, so he'll be putting his paw. There's only 7 in existence. There you go, Josh. It's me bloody fluoro pen's running out a bit, but there's your name, mate.
Phil
Josh,
McCann, late, Phil, unfortunately.
There's Phil coming late. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry,
No,
Phil, mate. I waited a good 30 seconds. I'd already called it up, mate. You're going to have to go for the last book, Phil. Josh, you're the sixth one in the hat. We got the last one, Rob. Hold her up.
This is it.
The last Rafa book. The only 7 Australian-made Rafa books in existence. That we're not making any more Australian-made ones like this, guys. These will be the only 7 that are signed by Rafa, I promise. Yeah. Rafa will personally sign these with an inked paw mark. Me and Roz will put a note in there saying thank you so much for all your support. Rob's going to do the same thing before he posts them up to me.
Yep.
We'll go with it. Jennifer G down in Bowen. G'day, Jennifer. How hot is it, mate, since the rain stopped? How hot is it? Nags has gone. Shut up, Buck. 350 straight up. Get that up, yeah. 350.
Straight in at 400.
Scrunnel's coming at 400. This is the last one, guys. You're going to have to go high. You're going to have to go high to get this one. Newt's has got it at 400 at the moment, everyone.
Yeah.
400.
Yeah, a little bit.
Corey Tuckwell, bite mark sig. Bite mark sig. I'm not quite sure what that means, Kerry.
It means get Rafa to bite the book, mate.
From the army or having a go at me because I was SIGs. And proud of it too.
No. I think you're talking about bike mark signature for the Rafa.
Oh, I was way off mark. Your bite mark signature.
Oh, Gale's 425.
He might tear him up. Gale's gone 425 for the last book. 425 from Gale Rowlands, guys. Gale's gone 425. Let's go. Call it up for once for Gale. 425. Yep. Gone camping. Wow. Gone camping's gone 430. 430 from Gone Camping.
Oh, and
absolutely Lewis. Fantastic, mate. Lewis isn't out of it yet. No. Lewis is flying the flag for Western Australia, everyone. 435 for Lewis and Hazel. Hazel may not know about this, and when she finds out, it's going to knock Lewis out, clean out on the kitchen floor. Mate. Lewis will be bloody spitting teeth.
Monkey came in at 450, then Gone Camping came in, then Gale's come back in.
Gale's come in at 460. Everyone's just gone, no, you're not getting this last book.
This is it.
Lewis come in at 435. Monkey came in at 450. Gone Camping's come in at 455. And then Gale's come in at 460. Phil McCavity, 455 doesn't cut it, mate. Gale's already come in at 460. Johnny Williams, first bid goes to Gale, mate. Gale came in at 460 first. Sorry, mate. So Gale's got it at 460 at the moment, everyone. Rennie, Gale's got Gale at 460. Yes, Gale's got it at 460, everyone. Going once.
Could I just ask a question then? Because Stevens just said, I'll give Gale $100 to her bid. I'm not too sure what that means, Stephen. Does that mean you're going to add $100 onto it?
Stephen wants to give Gale $100 to win the thing, I think. Stephen and Gale have got something going on there. Speaking of which, Annie's just knocked Steve clean out down in Kingaroy. What are we at? We're at Gale.
Well,
Gale's got it at 460 going twice, everyone.
No, hang on.
My God.
No, hang on. So I'll just say something. So Stephen's going to give Gale $100. So that's $560.
I need to see that on the screen, but
yeah, that's what he said. They said yes. I just asked him, and he said yes. Can you just type that in for us, Steve, if that's what you mean? Just make sure that we understand it clearly.
Gale, can you type in 560, which includes Steve Fuller's $100, mate? So they're ganging up on you, Brad Howell. They are Fuller and Gale ganging up on you. So I need to see it, but at the moment, the highest I need to go with what's on my screen. And at the moment, it moves every time I go to do something. Bradley Howell is at 500.
Gale's got it.
Gale's okay. Here we go. So obviously now, I think Brad Howell's in a partnership too, Snork. So don't think Gale and Gale's at 560 in cahoots with Steve Fuller from Saw Adventures. But I'm pretty sure Bradley Howell's in cahoots with someone too. I saw a little conversation going on. So Yeah, there's teams starting to form here. At the moment, Gail Rowlands has got it at 560, everyone. Gail at 560. Thanks, Rennie. Thanks, mate. Just in case I miss it. Yep, Gail's got it at 560 going once.
Yep, going once.
Gail Rowlands. Gail Rowlands is going at 560 going twice. If you're going to act now, Brad's probably on the phone to his partner in crime going, come on, let's go. So I'm going to give it 30 seconds and I'm going to call it up for Gail unless I see something more than 560, everyone. Gail's got it going twice at 560.
Yep.
Gail Rowlands, guys. I think she deserves a book.
Yep, so do I.
Going. I've got to go slow because people will go, oh, that was bloody.
There you go. Brad came in, mate.
Brad's come in at the last minute. Brad's come in at 565, everyone. No, Josh. I hadn't called it up, mate. Brad's done it by 5. Can you go 570, Gail? 565 for Brad Howell going once. I was about to go going, gone then, and Brad Howell come in. People are saying they've got lags, guys, so I have to take it. I can't just go bang, bang, bang because some people have got internet lags. I've got to take that into consideration. So Brad Howell's got it at 565 going once.
Well, it's interesting. So the swagging system.
No, Brad, you're not having it. I've got it for 580. Gail going once.
Hang on, mate. So you got the swagging sisters adding another $20. You've got Lewis adding another $50 for Gail. Holy moly!
Right, I can't get into this.
Ah.
I can't get. This is between you guys. If you want to send Gail money so that she wins the book, that's on you. And Gail, if you want to take them on face value and say, all right, I'll go up by another 20. You guys need to work. Don't bring me into this, please. Gail's got it at 580. Otherwise, it's just a shit fight for me, everyone. But it looks like there's some people out there that want to see Gail win. And Brad Howell's in with a partner, and they want the book. So at the moment, I've got Gail Rowlands going once for 580. Gail going twice at 580. 30 seconds, and I'm calling it up.
Yep.
Gail Rowlands at 580. Going, and gone. I'm calling it. Gail's got it at 580, everyone. Well done. And well done to you too, Brad, for bidding. Thank you so much. Everyone who bid on that last one. Gail, I'm glad you got a book, mate. You've been bidding since book 1. Gail.
Well done, Gail. Well done. And thanks, Steve, for helping her out as well. And if anybody else wanted to help donate something to Gail, you're welcome to. But
Gail at 580. Well done, Steve. It's good. A bit of teamwork there. Hey, is that against the rules, Rob? Bit of teamwork?
No, I don't think so, mate.
It's between you guys.
Yep. And if they want to do that, they're more than welcome to. I don't see any reason.
Probably go, oh, bloody Fuller didn't send me the $100, asshole. Or whatever. I'm not getting involved in it, guys.
I think Fuller's right with it.
There's Gail. And I was going to get Roz to think. Roz is she's out at the moment, so I'm going to have to draw this one out. Unless Rafa knows how to draw a thing out of the hat. Rob, have you?
Yeah,
I haven't been keeping track, mate. Have you got any idea how much money?
I have no idea. I should have been adding this up as we've been going, mate.
I know. Did anyone add it up, guys? Unfriggin' believable. You people are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's go.
There's got to be at least $4,000 there, mate. At least. Yeah, Mark said 4,500 roughly. I think you're about right, Mark. Somewhere around there.
Holy shit.
There would be a fair bit of money in there.
No, there's not that much, surely. What did average out? I average it out
400 and something. So at least 500 in the last one.
4 7's 28. I reckon this would be about, if you average it at 400 a book, 28, maybe $3,000 or something. I don't know.
That's crazy. None of us can add up. That's exactly right, Jordan.
So out of that will come 7 times 25, which is what you paid for the books, Rob.
Yeah. Let's go.
No, actually, I don't even worry about that. I won't even worry about that because I'll probably just pay you for the books, mate, and then we'll just keep everything that was bid is going to go to the winner. So there's 7 names in there. Because I've got a squirrel memory, I cannot remember who even won. I can't remember all 7 of yous. Congratulations to the winners.
Yeah, well done.
I was expecting people to bid $50 a book, guys. That is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Let's go. Let's see who's going to win. So how it's going to work, guys, is whatever we've made is I'm going to send you the money, and or if you want, I can send it straight to – you're going to get back to me anyway and say, Buck, I live in such and such a town, and my local animal shelter or the animal shelter that I want to donate to is such and such. So I can either transfer the money. If I know you, like I probably know most of you anyway, I'm happy to send you the money, but the proviso is you need to go out and buy the food. But it's probably safer if you tell me what animal shelter. They'll all have a BSB and account number, and I send the money to them. But it would be nice. It would be nice of you to go into your local pet food shop with $3,000 and say, I want $3,000 worth of pet food for my local thing. So anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I just got to be careful, guys. If I know you, like Mark Lavelle or who else, I can't even remember who else, Gail, I'd send you the money. But if it's someone who I don't know, I'd rather send them. You know what I mean? I just got to be careful.
Stephen just mentioned don't forget to put the bank account details up on the screen for people as well there, Buck.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that as well.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do, everyone, is I'm going to put the BSB and account number up. And at the end, after we do this, and if you want to put $10 or $20 in, you can do that. And then at the end of the weekend, I will get on to Facebook and I'll go, we made $3,000 from the auction, and I got another $200 of donations. So I'm going to send 3,200 to whoever I pull out of this hat, and I'll keep you all updated on Facebook. And when I send the money, guys, you'll see that I've sent the money. You'll see that the money has been sent. And if a person goes in and buys food from the local pet shop or whatever, I need to see photographs, and I need to see you handing the food over to the local animal shelter. We need full transparency, if you know what I mean. Or if you want, I can send the money straight to the animal shelter. That animal shelter may, rather than use it for food, they might use it for vet bills. I don't know. We're going to help someone out anyway. Split it 7 ways. Well, I don't know. Do we?
I don't know, mate. I think it might be difficult if you're splitting it all up 7 ways. I think.
Yeah, I know. I think. I don't know. Give me some ideas, guys. Do we just do one winner? Do we do one winner? If I do 7 winners, what's $3,000 divided by 7?
Well, you're probably working out about
$200, like $200. It's better to. I think one winner gets a decent amount for their animal. So $3,000, $200 doesn't go far at an animal shelter, whereas $3,000 goes a long way.
Something you could do, perhaps, Buck, is you could donate $1,000 to one person and the other amount to the other person. So one person would win the bulk of it, and the other person would win $1,000 to go towards their animal shelter, maybe.
I did say from the start, Rob. I said from the start, there's going to be a 1 in 7 chance. If I change it now, some people who bid high money for the book might go, oh, hang on, you said, so I'm going to stick with the original. Everything's going to go to whoever comes out of the hat. Otherwise, I could get someone offside. One winner. Nick New said, yeah, I agree, mate. If I go splitting it now, someone who bid $500 might go, hey, that wasn't the rule at the start of the auction. So I'm going to stick to the original thing, Rob.
Yeah.
I can't change my
I agree, mate.
Yeah, there will be one winner. Nick, absolutely. There's 7 balls in here, guys. There they are. There's 7 in there. You've seen me put them in my Akubra. I'm going to mix them up, and I'm going to draw it out now. And I don't know how much money there is. There's got to be at least $3,000, Rob, hasn't there?
At least. For
your local animal shelter. Yeah. I will actually.
We'll work it all out.
if you win, I need you to email me, everyone, and I will actually call you tomorrow, and we'll work out a plan on how we're going to do it. Okay, but I need full transparency that this money has got to where it was going to go, to an animal shelter. Okay, whether I transfer it, if I know you well and I trust you enough, I can't remember who's in here now. I'm sure you're all bloody trustworthy. I'm happy to send you the money, but I need to see photographs of you at the local pet food shop. I'd rather you go to your local animal. We've got a pet food, a pet place, a couple of pet places here, Rob. Rather than go to Coles and Woolies and support those arseholes, I'd rather maybe go to your local pet store and say, I want to spend $3,000. It's for charity. They might do you a deal and do you a better thing. So anyway, mate.
So Lewis just put through $50 through to Gail as well. Anyway, mate. So
good on you. Well done, Gail. I'm glad Gail got a book there. She was bidding hard the very first one. I got 7 names in this hat, everyone. I'm mixing them up with my hand. I have no idea who I'm going to pull out. Good luck to all 7 of you. I'm going to pull a name out, and it's going to be whoever comes out. Here it is here. I don't know who it is. Good luck. Thank you so much to all 7, to everyone who think. I don't know who it is. Here it is. I'm unscrunching it.
Other way around, mate. Upside down, Miss Jane. Jordan.
Jordan Glennon. Jordan Glennon.
Well done.
There you go. Jordan got the first book, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Was Jordan the first book? Steve going rigged. Jordan Glennon, you've just won friggin' $3,000 or something for your local animal shelter. Jordan, come on, mate, and let us know. Let us know if you've got any idea where that animal shelter may be, or your local rescue place or something like that, mate. Jordan came out of the hat, guys. You had a 1 in 7. Jordan, I think, got the first book for $400. And Jordan, guys, unbelievable how much he digs into his pocket. At the Harvey Bay event, I forget how many raffle tickets he bought. At the Legends for Charity, Rob, Jordan was digging deep. Unbelievable. He's always supporting anything to do with charity. He is a worthy winner. Bad luck to everyone in there. It would have been good to see you all win $3,000. I wish I had the money to do that. But Jordan Glennon's won $3,000 or maybe more for Coconut Island. Where's Marky Lavelle? So Jordan, come on, mate. Let us know if you've got any idea. Now, as I said, I know Jordan. I've met him several times, guys. I'll be happy to send Jordan the money. Jordan, I'll give Jordan a ring tomorrow. He's in my phone. Whether Jordan picks an animal shelter and I transfer the money to them, or whether I transfer the money to Jordan and he goes to his local pet food place or his local pet store where he is, buys a shitload of food and stuff like that, and then goes to his local animal shelter and go, here you go, guys, this is on behalf of the Mr. Buckaroony community. And Jordan will send me photos and all that type of stuff. So everyone will see. It's just a bloody feel-good thing, Rob, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic, mate. And I'm so proud of how the community's come together here in this case, mate, to try and raise money. And it's blowing me away. If we'd had a couple $100 for those, it would have been fantastic. But I tell you what we've done tonight is just amazing, how everyone comes together and comes together.
We saw it at Harvey Bay. We saw it at your event. There's $34,000. People just digging deep. And that's what's so great about this whole community. And it's not the Buckaroony, it's you know who it is. It's the Buckaroony Legends, Camping with Mates community, the whole big community that has formed out of this. Yeah. We just keep doing stuff for charity, guys. And to everyone who came on and bid tonight, thank you so much. I was not expecting that, Rob, honestly.
Do you have, I noticed a couple of people just asking for the BSB and account number there, Buck, as well. Yeah,
all right. I'm going to put it up now and then I'll pin it, guys.
Yeah. But thanks to everybody for helping us out so much. It was, that was just unbelievable how everyone came together and raised that much money. I'll be really interested to see exactly how much it comes to in total, Buck, once all the money's come in as well.
Yeah.
It's just amazing, everyone's done this. It's just crazy. I just want to say thanks to everybody for helping out. Beautiful.
I'm going to put this up on Facebook as well, everyone, in case you get lost in this. I don't know how to pin all this. So the BSB is 833205. That is Defence Bank. That is my bank, and I've got a little sub account off there, and it's on zero at the moment, which is good, so I can see exactly what money's come in there. 204-22990. That's a little. It's called the Mr. Buckaroony account. It's a little sub account of my main Defence Bank account, guys. It's Defence Credit Union. It used to be called. It's now called Defence Bank. 833205. Account 204-22990. If anyone wants to go in and throw 10 or 20 bucks in there, you can, because that's all going to go to Jordan Glennon, everyone, which means he can buy more food or donate more money to his local animal shelter. So absolutely fantastic.
I know a lot of banks these days are requiring an account name, so not too sure if you've got an account name for that.
Mr. Buckaroony, guys. Mr. Buckaroony. It all goes through. 833205 is the BSB number. Defence Bank just has one BSB. They don't have different branches and that. 204-22990. That is the bank account that I've done for all charity stuff, Rob, over the years. It's the same bank account, mate. So what you can guarantee, guys, is anyone who's given money tonight, the 7 guys, you'll see full transparency. I'll put it up on Facebook. Hopefully we'll see Jordan delivering a shitload of stuff to his local animal shelter. We'll see photos and all that stuff. Jordan will send me receipts where he's bought all the thing. Or if Jordan says, no, here's the animal shelter, Buck, transfer him the money direct. I'm happy to do either, Jordan. I'm happy to send you the money, mate, and then you go to your local pet shop and say, here's 3 or 3 and whatever we end up with, and you spend all the money at your local pet food shop. If you want to do it at Coles or Woolies, fine, but I'd like to support a pet shop.
If we could try and support local if you can.
Yeah. So, and Steve Fuller, thank you, mate, for coming up with this idea. Absolutely fantastic. And Rob, I know you and Steve were behind this, mate. This wasn't my idea. I just ran the night, and it's been a massive success.
It's been great.
Everyone, and we're not finished yet, guys. That finishes the auction night. Thank you to blokes like Marky Lavelle. Did Mark win a book? I can't remember. Everyone who bid tonight, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Lewis, all of yous. Like, I was expecting $50 bids, not friggin' $400 bids and $500, and Scrunnell and Lewis and the Rowlands family guy, Ivan and Lisa and Gail, just everyone out there. Rob the Wanderer hanging off bloody Mount Cook in New Zealand, putting bids in while he's bloody mountain climbing with one hand. Absolutely fantastic. So stay tuned. I'll do a bit of I might do another little live feed.
Yeah.
When this all wraps up, Rob. So what's going to happen now, Rob? You're going to sign all the books, mate.
Yeah,
you're going to post them up.
And then, did your brother want to sign them as well, mate?
I don't know. I'll find out. What Gidgey's doing.
Let me know.
Fat Pixie, here you go. Fat Pixie's just transferred $50 into that bank account, guys, which is going to go to Jordan Glennon to buy food for his local animal shelter. Fat Pixie, thank you so much. If anyone else wants to do the same, $10, $5, it doesn't matter. It's all going to Jordan's animal shelter of choice. And I'm sure he's got a bloody beauty where he is. Jordan lives in central Queensland, guys. So there's animal shelters everywhere. I wish I could help them all. Scrunnell Newts. Here we go.
Wow.
Scrunnell Funnel. Newts. Let's just put $100 in. Unbelievable. So Jordan, your name came out of the hat, mate. You're going to make whatever animal shelter you choose very, very happy, because it's not $200 coming your way. I'm throwing $100 in myself. Rob, I'll send you the money for your books. That's coming out of me. That's coming out of my thing, mate. Every cent I'm going to pay Rob for the books, and every cent that people bid tonight is going to go to the charity, guys.
Just leave it, mate.
No. I'll send it to you. It's unbelievable. I'm glad you did this. Now I didn't know you'd order those books. I'm glad you did. Now have a look at it. So for those who missed out tonight, guys, down the track, I'm sure the books we get may not be. Maybe they will be. I don't know, but there'll be a chance for everyone to buy a book and do more for charity down the track. These are the only 7 Australian-made Rafa books in existence, and Rafa's going to sign them with his paw, guys, in ink. So if you get one, you 7 winners tonight, you're going to get one of those. Rob's going to sign it. Roz is going to sign it. I'm going to sign it, and then Rafa's going to seal it with his paw with some ink. And he said, "Dad, shut up. I'm hungry. You should be feeding me by now." So that concludes the auction side of it. Guys, we're going to go on and we're going to talk about some other stuff now. Rob, thank you, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. The auction was unbelievable. So what were we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the Camping with Mates event, which is coming up in September. And Roz and I were talking about that the other day. I've had some work done on the caravan the other day. I've had all the bearings done and redone for the year. I finally got the auto elect, and he's put in an Anderson plug on the outside with a Victron solar controller. So I've got solar panels on the roof, but I can also run remote solar panels now. And he's also put the kick-ass 2,000 watt inverter in, Rob.
You installed it.
But
good stuff, mate.
I said, "Can you get all the power points up and running for me?" He said, "No, mate, you've got to get a proper electrician to do that. He's got to put in some switch over thing, which is about $500, and then try and he said, "But mate, if you're remote and you want to run your air fryer when you're remote," he said, "what you do," and I didn't even think of this, and I tried it today and it works. I turned the inverter on, Rob.
Yep.
And the inverter's got a 10 amp, the kick-ass inverter has got a 10 amp plug on the end. Right, I've got one of those 10 to 15 amp amphibians that plugs into the end of that. I plug that into the end of that, which is just, it stays there.
Plug it in the caravan.
I plug my 15 amp power lead into that. Out the window of the caravan, plug it into the caravan, into the 15 amp plug where I'll normally plug it in at the caravan thing. And it makes all my PowerPoints go live. That's so awesome. I can still do it. So that is a cheap way. If I'm off grid, I can now get 240 to all my PowerPoints using the kick-ass 2,000 watt. So not that I'm going to need 240 off grid.
It's nice to have every now and then. There's been a couple of times, when I've been off camping, where you want to run 240 volt equipment. Sometimes when you got some cookers, a lot of people like using induction cookers. And most of those things are rated around about that 2,000 watts. So something like that's great. We've got little electric barbecues, and they only draw like 600 watts. They're a fantastic product to use as well. It's interesting, hey, Buck, you mentioned that, because we get a lot of people talking to us about running air conditioners. And it's not something I would ever suggest people do. Don't run an air conditioner off an inverter. You'll flatten your battery in no time. And an inverter is not really designed for that type of purpose. But all the other stuff, it'll 2,000 watts is pretty much what most people would normally need. Unless you're running multiple things together, but that's the only thing you got to be careful of, mate. Just make sure you're watching the amount of wattage on the products that you're using it with. Yeah, no, that's right. And I know that little air fryer, the 240 volt air fryer that I have, I might even get a 12 volt one. Who knows? But on my old caravan, the Jawa Sirocco, I could run the air fryer off the 2,000 watt inverter. So I know I can run an air fryer. And at the end of the day, it's only running for 15 minutes to cook some chicken Kievs or something, or some steaks in there. So if I need to, I've got the capability now to run 240 if I'm remote, which is great. But most stuff runs off 12. I can run Starlink off 12 volt. I can run the TV runs off 12 volt. So when I'm off grid, I can run everything off. And people are going, "What about your fridge, Buck?" My fridge runs on gas. I've got a 3-way fridge. It runs on 240 if I'm plugged in. Or if not, it runs off gas. So I don't need a massive, my 200 amps of lithium. People might go, 200 amps of lithium's not much. No, it's not. But when your fridge isn't running off the batteries, it is a lot. Yeah. I don't need any more than 200, because my fridge, the Sirocco,
I used to sit there watching that, just my batteries drain because I had 2 fridges running off there. Now I've got a 3-way fridge that runs off gas, and it'll run off gas for bloody weeks. I reckon
the fridge is probably the product which uses the most current, Buck. But what you can do, you always have a look at the solar you're using, because the solar can top your batteries up a lot quicker. So if you've got solar that isn't that crash hot, that's where you're running the strike. I can hear Rafa.
Yeah.
Right there, mate.
Yeah, someone's here. Probably Jamil might have just come home. So
cool.
Rafa, he's a good guard dog, eh? He friggin' lets you know if someone's coming in. He hears the postie like 200 meters down the road. He'll start barking, and then you see Ken the postie come in. It's like their hearing is bionic, dogs. Unbelievable. Yeah, so the caravan's good to go. I just got to wait for it to cool down a bit. Me and Roz are going to get into some camping, mate. Caravan's all ready to go. Ty Fenwick's on. Ty, bloody, I got your thing the other day. I got a hat from Ty, which I think's out in the car, Ty. I got one of Ty's hats and one of his proper, I don't know if you saw it or not, mate. I plugged this thing in and the cap come off. The 100-watt thing so you can run Starlink with it. Ty's got metal ones. You can get them off Ty's website, guys, FTech. And it's a lot better quality. So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, I'll tell you what I was surprised with yesterday. I went to a different auto elect. Young fella. The last one, I thought, you're a rip-off, mate. I went to a new bloke yesterday, and I was sitting there, you know, where he had the van for 3/4 of the day and whatever. And I thought, here we go, another $1,000 down the drain.
Yeah.
He goes, 500 cash, mate. I said, done. So 500 cash, and he did a good job, mate. Very good job. So absolutely fantastic. I was expecting more than that. So the van's fully done. I don't have a DC charger in it, Rob. I don't think I need one, mate. I don't. If my fridges were running off the batteries, absolutely I would. I don't think I need a DC charger. I'll see how I go. I don't think I'm going to need one, but just wanted to do down, mate. For
me, something that I normally recommend to people to have at least a DC charger, because our DC chargers, they only charge from solar or from 12 volt. So, but like if you've got solar and you've got a really good solar controller and great solar panels, then you should be right. But a DC is really handy to have in situations where there's not much sun around. You can plug your car straight in and you can get power going back into it. So that's where they come in really handy.
Yeah, that's something I might do down the track, mate. I had to do that when I had the Jawa Sirocco, mate, because the 2 fridges were draining the arse out of the 300 amps of lithium.
Oh, yeah,
and we just had a week of belt and rain, and I had to reverse the BT up, throw the Anderson plug, and use the BT50 as a generator.
Yeah.
I've got the Angle Jenny, mate, in snooker too if I need it. So anyway, what else we're going to talk about? The camping with mates thing in September. Roz and I are going to be away. We're going to come down for about a month. We've decided we're going to hit Canberra, do the War Memorial while I'm down there. So the War Memorial will be part of our camping with mates trip. We're going to explore. Oh, Jesus, this fizzy shit. Explore the Newcastle area again. Absolutely looking forward to that. And then in 2026, guys, we've got the continuation. So we've got the camping with mates this year down in Newcastle in September. That's not so much a chat. That's more of just a community get together, guys. That the boys down in Newcastle are running. Marky Lavelle, you know the crew who's running that. Then in 2026, Ed and Naz are running another Legends for this one is a charity event down in Victoria. At this stage, I can't commit to that one. It's a friggin' long way for me. It's over 6,000K return trip for me for a 3-day. I can't commit to that one at the moment, guys. I really can't. So, but I'm certainly going to sit here and try and promote it for Naz and Ed that are running that one. Rob, let us know. They're about to release exactly where it is next Friday night, mate.
I just thought I'd show you this, Buck, as well. Hey, I'll just share my screen here and I'll just show you this. Where is it? Just over here, and share that one there. Just share that screen there, mate.
Yep.
So, guys, they do have a YouTube channel which they're going to announce this on. You can just do a quick search for Legends for Charity up the top up there, and you'll see over here under the live tab. You'll see there's the video there that they're going to be doing. So they believe they're doing that. Was it next Friday? Wasn't it?
Next Friday, mate.
Yeah, it's 7 p.m. by the looks of it, guys. So
first.
Yeah, so that's what they'll be announcing where the event will be held. So I just thought I'd let everybody know about that information.
7 p.m. Vic time, so it'll be 6 p.m. Queensland time.
Queensland time.
6 Queensland time, 7 p.m. Bloody New South and Mexican time.
Yeah, guys.
And
so just
know exactly where it is. I'm tipping it's somewhere near Mansfield, because 2 of the charities they're doing, Rob, which I'm really on board with. When I saw Naz thing, is it the Mansfield? Mansfield?
Yeah. To be quite honest, I don't even know where the event's being held either, guys. So it's
somewhere. It must be somewhere. It'll be somewhere around Mansfield, wherever that is. I do not know. It's near the High Country, guys. So you've ever wanted to get to the High Country of Victoria? What are the dates, Rob? It's in March 2026. I can't remember.
Steve or one of the other guys will be able to put that information up there. I can't remember off the top of my head either, but it's in March. I'm pretty sure it's week after my birthday, so I think you're around the 26th. I think roughly. Yeah, I think you're about right there.
Charities. It's one of the RSLs there. I think it's the Mansfield RSL and an animal shelter as well. So they're going down. Ed and Naz are going down the animal shelter path as well, which is what we all seem to love to do, which is fantastic. And we supported the Harvey Bay Animal Shelter in Harvey Bay a couple of years ago, gave them $5,000. You did Southern Downs Arc Animal Rescue, Rob, last year.
Yeah.
Ed and Naz are going to do that again in 2026. So 2 fantastic bloody charities, and a chance for, as I said, it's a long way for me and Roz to get down there. But if you live in New South Wales or Victoria and that, you would be mad not to go to that. So tune in next Friday night on the Legend. Is it the Legends for Charity YouTube?
Yeah, the Legends for Charity YouTube channel there, guys. And then just click the live tab and you'll see the live video just over there. It's so that's been set for next week on Friday, by the looks of it, at 7 p.m. That's Victorian time. So Queensland will be an hour difference. Just keep that in mind. Yeah.
I'll be on there, mate. I'll be on there. Come into the chat room, say g'day. Ed and Naz are going to be on there doing a live, letting us know exactly where it is and giving us some more information as well. We know the charity. We know the dates. It was in March. I can't remember now. I should have known that. It's in March. It's down in Victoria. We're about to find out exactly where. Ed and Naz are doing a lot of work behind the scenes, guys. Yeah. I know someone criticised them recently. Let me tell you, Rob, we've been in this boat, mate, and Steve and Rob the Wanderer and bloody Terry G and all that. Who did I miss out there? I've missed out someone.
Phil. The Maniac.
And Phil. A lot of work goes into it, mate. A lot of work. A lot of stress, a lot of time, a lot of effort. And then there's people already starting to criticise. Like, come on. They both work full-time, guys. They're going to run a fantastic event. They're going to let us know Friday night, the final piece of the puzzle, exactly where it is. And then all it is then is people can start booking in, committing, working out. We're still over 12 months away, Rob. So they didn't want to rush into it. People that then can start getting leave and getting holidays from work and all that type of stuff, work out what they're going to be doing in March 2026 and go, yep, we're going to hit the high country.
Yeah, and booking to go down.
Fantastic. So Ed and Naz, there's a lot of work going in behind the scenes, guys. It's not just, we're going to run a camping event. There's a lot of work goes in. And I know Naz and Ed are doing so much behind the scenes, and it's stressful, mate. It's stressful. Organizing. You're always on the phone. You're always like,
a lot of people don't realize when we ran our event, there was a lot of stuff that went on. It was people think it's just, you just get in and just put stuff together. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did, but there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that you just don't see, unfortunately. And there is a lot of work involved in it, guys. So like, hats off to the guys for putting their hands up and giving it a go. Good on them. And hopefully, if you think that you want to help out for the next one, put your hands up and let them know as well. Hey, and you could give them a hand for this event. It'd be great.
As a great gorilla said the other day, what's a bloke? It's not working anymore. Got to do with his time. Get off your ass, not my words. I think I know where you're going with that with Steve. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know Gidgey got on there and said, like someone made a comment and it was anonymous and they had a crack at, I didn't see it, mate. I didn't see it. And they had a crack at Ed, Naz, and that. Come on, guys, bloody, they're going to run a fantastic event. They're going to let us know on Friday night where it is. It's still over 12 months away, so don't panic and all that. And it's going to be fantastic. And let me tell you, those two guys are working hard behind the scenes. They are two of the bloody, they stuck their hand up and said, we'll run one down in Victoria. These two guys, Ed and Naz, stuck their hand up and volunteered their time to run this event. So everyone needs to get in and support them. Don't knock them, guys. There's nothing worse than when you're trying your ass off and it only takes one person to come on and say something negative and it kind of deflates you, Rob, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does deflate you, mate. I also understand, the comments which were made, and so I can understand from that person's point of view. So I don't want to put them down either. I can understand that, but I just would try to encourage people to try and support each other and to be positive and to build each other up. And I think that's if you're going with that premise, then you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get in and support Ed and Naz, guys. Bloody, I've met both guys in person. They're like everyone in here. They're just genuine, good Aussie blokes with big hearts that are trying to do something. And this whole community, we've got to stick together, guys. It's just fantastic. Yeah, it really is. So let's hope
it'll all go well, mate. I think it'll go fantastic.
Right. There's always someone out there that wants to knock you down a few pegs. But anyway, tune in next Friday night on the Legends for Charity YouTube channel. I'll be in there with a few beers. Let's join in the chat room. Ed and Naz will be on, and they'll bloody let us know what's going on down in the high country. And I'll tell you what, if you live down south, a lot further south than me, Phil the Maniac's on. G'day, Phil. Get in and support the event, guys. Get to these events. If you haven't been to one of these camping events with this community, go. Get to the Camping with Mates one. Get to the Legends for Charity in Victoria. Just friendships. Some of the friendships that get formed, Rob, from these camping events, mate, friendships for life.
I know.
An example is in the Drifter event I ran in Lake Tinaroo.
Yeah.
5-6 years ago now.
A while back
Bobby
now, mate.
met some mates of mine, Dean and Michelle Gall.
Yeah, they're still friends.
And they've just been the best friends ever since. They go camping together. They've been really close friends ever since. And I know a lot of other friendships have formed because of this. Jack Turtle will contest to that.
Oh, and I've met so many people here.
How many friends Jack and Mayo have bloody made through this community? My mum and dad migrated to Bundy almost 70 years ago, born here. So Phil was born here, and mum and dad come out from Italy. G'day, Mrs. Maniac, if you're watching. Hope you're well. Phil, I know it's hot, mate. Get some more cook-ups going. We want to see some more pizza cook-ups and all that type of stuff. I think Phil's been heat stroke. I haven't seen him on his channel for a while. It's been hot. Queensland.
Yeah, Phil's been working away in the background on his trains sets and all that, along with Terry and that as well. They've been working in that area, and good on them, guys. I've been following along with what's been going on and what they've been making and what they've been printing out. It's just mind-boggling, just amazing. Seeing the talents that's out there. I really enjoy watching other people with their hobbies and all that type of stuff, Buck. And as you know, like when you see Terry, he's been printing off all this stuff. Terry's got so many different talents as well, making the chopping boards and all that type of stuff. And then Phil's been off here, printing off stuff for his train sets, and quite literally, it's amazing as well. Hey,
he's a Terry G, guys. I wish I had half that guy's talent. Like, he can do anything, that bloke. Yeah. Unbelievable. The hand skill that Terry's got is incredible. I'm useless, Rob, at all that shit. Terry can do He's one of those guys who can just about do anything. Terry, you give him something there. If it's to do with working with your hands, Terry can do it. He's unbelievable. The Mates event and the New Legends event is going to be great, everyone. Should get behind all the people involved. Absolutely, Steve. Absolutely. Get down there. Ivan and Lisa, how good are bloody legends. Yeah, Phil, I got a lot of old photos of Bundaberg. And a crocodile was spotted in the Burnett River the other day, apparently. Phil? So, Phil, don't strip off of your underpants and go swimming in the Burnett River. There's crocodiles in there. And one was spotted at Inskip Point the other day.
Yeah,
that's right. For the day, they come up on the beach at Noosa, and I'm just going to cheer and go, get that India, you mongrel Southerners.
Yeah,
they're out. People think we make it up here about crocodiles are a real problem up here in North Queensland. They are, mate. You cannot. Bloke walking along the creek, the riverbank in Cooktown last year. This only a couple of months ago. And the bank collapsed. He went into the Endeavour River, and before his wife could pull him out of the river, he got chomped up by a saltwater crocodile. Crocodiles are a real thing up here, everyone. And I'll keep going on about it. It's fair dinkum. You can't go anywhere near the friggin' water up here.
Yeah,
because if you do, you're putting your life in danger. And they're getting further. Now, I can't wait till they wash up on the Gold Coast, and then the government might friggin' do something about it and bring culling back. Because their numbers are out of control, mate. We haven't culled crocodiles since 1971, and it needs to start again.
I would actually probably agree with you there, Buck. It was interesting, when we head up there, because, I mean, obviously down here in Brisbane, we never see all that type of stuff. But when we headed up there, we were just looking off over one of the bridges that we stopped at on the side of the road, and there was a crocodile sitting down underneath it. And it's just, it's crazy, seeing that type of stuff.
Yeah, there's that was the Bramston Beach camping event. When you went over the Russell River, big sunning himself on the bloody sandbank there.
That's
Brad
right.
Howe, the crocodile was spotted in Port Stephens. Brad, put the glass pipe down. Dead set. Bullshit. No way was a crocodile in Port Stephens. Brad Howe smoking too much wacky weed. Dead set. I tell you now, they are getting further south, everyone. They're getting further south. When you launch have you been to River Heads in Harvey Bay? When you get the ferry over to Fraser Island, there are crocodile signs at River Heads. They are down far, guys. They are in the Mary River, and now and they've got photos of it at Inskip Point on the southern part of Fraser Island. There are crocodiles down that thing. So
it's crazy,
one of the parks we stayed in away to a camping event had a huge croc cage in one of the lagoons. Yeah. Instead of catching them and relocating them, they need to start shooting the bastards, mate. That's what they need.
I think they're out of control. We've got too many of them, mate.
Mate, there's cane farmers down in Tully. It was on Facebook. He's harvesting plowing his fields, and he's got like a table drain around his cane fields. There was a 3-metre salty in like half a metre of water in the table drain of his cane field, nowhere near a river.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Imagine a young kid going for a walk in the yard.
Not good.
Here in Innisfail, the outskirts of Innisfail, there's little drains around the cane. There's crocodile signs in there. And when I first got here, I was like, bullshit. We're nowhere near the river, and they're trying to tell me there's crocodiles here. Well, when it floods, they get in there. So
it's crazy.
So
it's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, don't hold your breath. The government to do anything. Yeah, I know. Hey, I don't know. I can't confirm this the other day. This one pissed me off. I was going into town. Was it yesterday or the day before? The Bruce Highway opened. It opened and then it flooded again north of Ingham. Went into town the other day, and honestly, Rob, 100 trucks coming through town.
We saw that. Yeah, we saw the police guiding them through.
Anyway, I got on the UHF and said, well done, boys. Thanks. We really appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And the truckies were really good and, like all that type of stuff. And one of the truckies got on there and said, yeah, can you believe this? He goes, as soon as we started moving, the scalies were out and about.
I heard that.
So here we are waiting. One bloke said, it's just taken me 2 weeks to get from Brisbane to Innisfail. with a B double full of stores now. And and I'm only going off what a truckie said over the UHF. Yeah. The Scalies were out. As soon as the highway opened, the Scalies set up on the side of the highway, pulling trucks over. That is just un-Australian. That is bull. And I'll tell you what, if it's true, I sent a thing to Tim Nichols in the Tea Party, and I said, mate, if this is true, you need to get onto the Transport Minister because this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Truckies at the moment are like emergency services.
Right. Exactly right.
Yeah, mate. We're relying on those trucks to get through. And if it's true, and I'm only going off what I was told on the UHF, if the Scalies are out and about, they need to pull their heads in for the next month or so and let things get back to normal and leave the friggin' truckies alone because we need them to get their ass up here and stock our supermarkets up. Absolute bullshit. Revenue raising. Absolutely, Nick. Like, frig your revenue raising. Not at this time. There's people up in North Queensland for the last couple of weeks, Rob. We've had nothing in our supermarkets. North of Townsville, there has been nothing in the supermarkets.
You know, if it had been Brisbane, I think there would have been a bigger outcry, you know, if that had happened. Because, it's a bigger area. And you imagine if it happened to a big city, the same thing.
Comment of the night from Storm Chaser, Scalies drink VB. That is the comment of the night. Hey, Rob, before we go, mate, it's Dragon Eye. It's been a big night. We're going about you doing AI. Now, listen, you won't see me on this channel because I hate country and Western music. Put it up. Give everyone, you've got a new YouTube channel. I'm not into it, but you're doing AI and you've got some sort of country music channel going. You've created a country and Western film clip.
Yeah. So I love country music.
Might be interested in this.
Yeah, I love country music and I love AI as well. And it's really interested me, you know, and to get into, and the stuff that you can do with it these days is just amazing. You know, the technology that's out there. I've spent probably a good 4 days, you know, working on a project to make up a music track for it. And I thought maybe later on the week I might do a live video and I'll talk to you a little bit more about it. But it would be good to just quickly show you some of that stuff there as well if you want.
Yeah, throw it through, Rob, and you can talk people through it. I'm not into it. I hate two types of music, country and Western. I'm a headbanger, mate. I hate country music, but a lot of people out there love it. So
I love it. So
I've got Andy Pandy reckons he's got the heater on in Melbourne. You're kidding, mate. I've got the aircon on here and it's not cutting the mustard. I'm still hot. It is bullshit hot up here. It is ridiculous. As I said, I'm going through 3 T-shirts, I think. Throw her up, Rob. Here we go.
So,
Andy Pandy's heater on in Melbourne. Dead set.
So what I did is I created a new little YouTube channel, mate, just called Country Bite Studio, because it's something that I enjoy. And so, you know, we all do things that we love and that. And so just create a little YouTube channel. So go on and subscribe, give it a go. And we create our first little track here. I'll show you a little brief bit of the track here. And then I'll just show you really quickly just some of the stuff we've, you know, that involved in making it as well. But well, later on, maybe in the week, what I'll do is I'll do a live video and I'll talk a little bit more about it if you're interested in that type of thing and give you an idea. But this is like a track we made.
It's holy dude. Snorg, is she talking about her dog dying in a car breaking down and losing a job and all that? Because every time you listen to a country music song, you feel like slashing up.
So this is about a person who lost his love and then found another love afterwards. That's what the whole song's about. And it was actually written for my partner, just so you're wondering what it's for. But, yeah, it's a beautiful little song. But all of this was all AI. Not all. I mean, when I say AI, there's a lot of stuff that's gone from me to actually get it to this point. You can't just say, AI, make this track for me. You've got to.
That's what I thought, Rob. I thought you could just go on and go, hey, AI, make me a country music song and a film clip. But you're saying there's a lot of work behind the scenes, mate, to do that.
There's a lot of work that's gone into this. So I'll show you some of the stuff. So that's some of the clip there. But some of the stuff that we've done. this is just some of the stuff that we do. So like we go through and we create images that we'll use. So you'll see some of these images, like this image here. You'll actually see this in the actual clip, and this is all generated through AI. So these are all images that you generate through AI. So you'll see these pictures when you're actually watching the video clip in the actual video there as well. So you'll see like that one there as well. There's a couple of different clips in here that you'll see, like this one here is in there as well. And then once you do that, we have another program we use called Kling AI. And what Kling AI does is it goes and it creates the actual movies. So I'll give you an example here. So this is this one with this girl here walking in there. So that's how it's actually created. And then you'll also see other ones where there's actually people talking. So when we're actually editing this video together, I use a bit of software, and I'll show that on the weekend as well. But during the week, sorry. But the way it actually works, I'll just bring it up here and I'll show you. So this is a clip here where I animated her voice. So that's her singing that part. So originally it was just person walking along, and you actually feed in the audio, and then it actually goes and it creates that actual thing where it's crazy the stuff you can do. Yeah. Like, seriously, it's amazing. So yeah, so I just thought I'd just show that, and later on I'll do a video in the whole week, and I'll have a bit more of a yap about it and how. Well,
let us know when you're coming on. But can people watch the whole film clip now, Rob, on that new channel?
Yeah. So if you just go and just search for Country Bite Studio, it's at Country Bite Studio. That's where it's actually at. So you go up into the URL and type youtube.com/Country Bite Studio. And subscribe to the channel, and I'll try and add more music to it as we're going. It's not something that you just say AI create this. It's definitely not that. You've got to put a bit of work into these things, unfortunately, to get to that point. But it's been a great little outlet for me, because it's something that I'm passionate about, and I really enjoy it. What's wrong with the shirt? I don't know what's wrong with the shirt. It looks pretty good to me.
Lynn.
Right. It's really interesting, Buck, when you're creating some of the stuff comes out a bit risque. It's a bit too not appropriate for YouTube, unfortunately, or fortunately, the way you look at it. But but for me it was more about just giving that country vibe and having some good quality music and have some good video to go with it. So that's what that's all about, guys. But I just thought I'd show you that, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on it tonight. It's not about that, but I just thought I'd share that with you.
You'll have to do a heavy metal channel, mate. Do an AI heavy metal bloody.
You can do that. You can do that.
I hate country. I can't cop country music. I've never liked it. No, I don't mind a bit of Slim Buckaroony, bit of Slim Dusty, but that's about as far as it goes, mate. Yeah, I'm not into rap, and I'm not into country music. I like a lot of different types of music, but never got into. I know there's some good country songs out there. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't. I just love that country theme, the whole vibe, the way that I don't know. It's something I just passionate about. So like when we went camping last time, we went into the rodeo afterwards, and it was just amazing just watching people walking around and that country vibe and the way they did stuff. I love it. I used to do a bit of horse riding and all that when I was younger, and I really enjoyed that type of stuff. It was really good, and getting into that whole thing. I loved it. I was passionate about it.
Speaking of horse, have you got that photo we can show everyone before we go?
Which one?
The one of you at 17 on a horse.
Oh no, that's old. I'd have to find it. I do have it, but I don't have it.
I'd have several looks at that and go, is that Rob? Like, it just, young 17-year-old bloody Rob Richmond on a horse.
I'll see if I can find it.
It's funny, you don't know. That's why you sit around a campfire and listen to people's stories, guys. They'll amaze you. Like, everyone's got a story. Everyone's done something that you wouldn't like. Rob used to be a keen horse rider and that back in his younger days. Would never have known that about Rob until he put that photo up on Facebook. Yeah.
Let's have a look here. I'll see if I can find it quickly while we're here. Sorry, you keep going, mate.
Well, the metalheads have shirts on. No, but they'll be blokes. So
found it, mate. There you go. I'll share it with you.
Right, So here's Snork on a horse, guys. Well, you're 17 here, mate, were you?
Yeah, I was about 17 back then. And
here we go.
There it goes there. That was me back there, 17. Used to do a bit of horse.
How do I maximise that?
That's my horse, Denny. I'd have to maximise at mine probably, mate.
No, that's all right. It's maximised at my end, mate.
Okay. Yeah, but that's my horse, Denny. He was part Arab. You can see by the way he's holding himself there. It was a beautiful horse, and he'd bring his head right in when you were riding him in that, and it's fantastic. We used to ride at a place called Cedar Lakes at the Gold Coast, which is around the Hinds Dam there, and we used to do a lot of riding around the Hinds Dam and ride the horses through there. It was fantastic because you'd be galloping in, going in and out, everything, and it was a lot of fun, really enjoyable.
It's only a small horse, Rob.
No, he was about 16 hands, so he wasn't small, but he wasn't the tallest either. There were some 17 hand horses at the same place where we were, but yeah, he was about 16 hands tall, so he was decent. I mean, he wasn't bulky though. He's not a bulky horse. He was more designed.
He looked like a big stocky horse.
No, he wasn't one of those. He was but the way he held his head, it was beautiful. When you'd be riding him, he'd pull his head in, and it's just fantastic.
You can tell like you're looking closely at it, but if I didn't know, someone said, "Who's that?" I go, "I have no idea," but it does look at you. It looked like you. Young 17-year-old Rob Richmond.
Yeah. Wow. I've been 17 years old back then.
Yeah, it's fantastic, mate. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, we've been going at 2. We'll go for another 5 minutes, 2.5. I just want to say, same. Brad said he's got the same glasses on. Are they the same glasses? You upgraded them.
No, it's actually interesting. Back then, glasses technology's come along so much these days, mate. Because back then they had a thick lens. I had a really thick lens on my right eye, and hence the nose. That's where we get the nose from when I was younger. We used to have thick glasses, and used to have the extra pressure on my nose there, and that's where that came from. But
angle grind out the bottom of a Coke bottle. Remember the old Coke bottle glasses?
Yeah, one lens was sort of like that. This eye was so weak that they've changed the technology these days, and the lenses are pretty much exactly the same as each other. They're nice and thin, which is great. Right, Rob rides tracks down at Doomben.
Yeah, it's good. It's funny. They're beautiful, beautiful animal horses. They really are. They're absolutely magnificent animal. Yeah. I love horses. Yeah,
it was great.
Kev's on from Minnesota. Everyone, come along. Wow. I'm thinking. Hey, Kev over in Minnesota, mate. I bet it's not as hot over there as it is here at the moment. It is steaming hot up here in North Queensland. You've probably got snow. I know Slacken had to mark up in Toronto, mate, had to dig his bloody car out to get to work the other day. Yeah. So she's cold up there, but mate, I'm going through 3 shirts a day here from sweat.
I'm sweating away here, mate.
Bullshit hot. Absolute bullshit hot. And Kev, if you can go down to Washington, DC, put one on Trumpy's chin for me. He's going to put 25% tariff on Aussie steel and aluminium by the looks of it. Tell him that's not, Buck said that's not on. Bloody, what's he doing? Yeah. Geez, it's been interesting, hasn't it? Politics, mate. For the last 3 weeks, have you ever seen the news? Everything's just so centered around what he's doing at the moment. It's incredible. A lot of good stuff. Some not so good stuff. So I don't agree with everything he's doing, but some good stuff. Depends who you are, mate. But he's
for me, for me, I do like a lot of the stuff that Trump does, but I can also see a lot of stuff that's not, that good. But I mean, he's trying to look out for his own country and do what he wants to do. And I think, he's miles better than the last president they had. It's
he's getting but he's the type of guy. Or if I was the Aussie PM, I would keep the US at arm's. Like I'd give him a lot of distance for the next 4 years, because you know what I mean. As Aussies, we look after our mates. He doesn't run like that, mate. Like he doesn't care about anyone but himself and the USA. He does not care who he treads on to get what he wants. And
I'm concerned about all these tariffs he's putting on there and how that's actually going to affect his own country as well. There's a lot of talk about how tariffs affects the actual people in the actual community as well. I don't know. It might be a good thing, maybe helping out their own productions in their own country, but I'm just not too sure. There's a lot of stuff out there talking about it both ways, and I mean, I'm no expert at it, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's talk about we may get an exemption. We may not too. But if I was the Australian Prime Minister now, I'd be in talks with China and India and Japan and that American steel and aluminium, if they want to put a 25% tariff on, I'm sure that there's some other countries that will take it. So you've got to look after yourself, mate. So anyway, we're not immune, mate. But just because we're Aussies doesn't mean we're immune from it. He'll tread on anyone to get the best deal for the USA, and that's his job as the US president. But he's come up with some clangers like the Gaza thing. Absolute clangers.
What about the Gulf of Mexico? It's the Gulf of America now, isn't it?
If you go on Google Maps, it's now called Gulf of Mexico / America. I looked the other day. Google Maps has changed the name already. Who decided that he's allowed to change the name of something? I don't know. Just
do what you want us to do, I suppose.
Yeah, Gulf of America makes sense because America is North America and South America, and that Gulf isn't just Mexico. There's a lot of the southern states of America in that Gulf as well. So Gulf of America makes sense. But
maybe what we should rename the Gulf of Australia down to the Gulf of Tasmania.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, things are heating up at the moment. The Chinese are down here. We're up there pissing off the Chinese Air Force, and they're down here with their Navy pissing us off. And she's all starting to heat up. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone who came on tonight. What an amazing night. What an absolutely amazing night. Keep your eye on this channel and also my Mr. Buccarini on Facebook, guys. I'll be in touch with Jordan tomorrow. I'll just give it another couple of days, work out how much money's in that account. I'll let everyone know. I'll be fully transparent. And then I'll be in touch with Jordan, and I'll either be transferring the money to Jordan so he can go to his local bloody shop and buy all the food. Well, I'll work out with Jordan how he wants to do it, but keep your eye on Mr. Buccarini Facebook site because you'll see exactly where all that money's gone. Amazing bloody tonight, how much money we raised for 7 books. Just incredible. Really anyway, and as I said, down the track, everyone will be able to buy a Rafa book, a little cheap one, probably out of China, guys. We'll sell them at a profit, and all the profits will go towards. But for those 7 winners tonight, you're going to get those Australian-made books. Rob's going to post them up to me. Rob will sign them, saying thank you to everyone. He'll send them up to me, and then me and Roz will sign them. Rafa's going to put his paw print on there and say thank you, and then I'll post them out to you guys. So I'll let you know how that goes. So just incredible. People digging so deep tonight.
It's amazing, mate.
For over $500, the last book.
That last 560, I think I went to something that was crazy. Just crazy. Well done, guys.
If you said to me tonight, what do you reckon the top book will go for? $50 or $60 maybe. I wasn't disappointed in that.
Yeah, it's just, well done, guys. Well done.
Absolute bloody legends, the whole lot of you. Thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Kev, who else is on there? Andy Rich is up in the UK. Kev over there in Minnesota. Thank you so much. Anyone else overseas that I've missed out on, thank you for tuning in around Australia. And the cat, Gary said the cat. What you need to do, guys, send me an email. The 7 winners, p.rogers65@bigpond.com. If you want Crew the cat to put her paw mark on, I can do that too. We'll get Crew to put her paw mark on. It's all in fun, eh? And it's all for charity. At the end of the day, it's not about me. It's not about Rob. It's all about charity and this community supporting charity. Rob, are you still up on Mount Cook, mate? Or have you come down yet?
No, What's happening? Fallen off.
All right, guys. Good night. Thanks, Rob. Thank you so much. Who knows? Maybe next year, guys, there's going to be maybe a book will be coming out next year, 2026, and it's going to be called Rafa's Adventures or whatever, and it's going to be about Rafa going on holidays. But for now, it's all about Rafa's safety tip for kids. It's an absolutely fantastic book. As soon as I can, I'm going to get down to Townsville, and I'm going to bloody deliver these ones that I handmade myself to Hope in a suitcase down in Townsville so they can put a book in all the young foster kids that go out to foster care. They get a little suitcase with toiletries and clothes and all that, and they'll get a little Rafa book to throw in too, so that their new foster parents can read them a Rafa book at night. What a fantastic thing. That's what we're all about here, guys. Helping out animals, helping out kids, just keeping a positive spin on the world, because it's a pretty shitty world we live in at the moment, mate, with all the stuff going on. This channel's all about trying to put a smile on people's face. Yep. Yeah, and that's what it's about. And we couldn't do it if it wasn't for all you people in the chat room there. Thank you so much, everyone. Lukey Reed is telling me where
that's funny stuff.
The new Mr. P's apprentice, Lukey said, "Get off, Buck. You gibber and shit." See you later, everyone. Thanks, Rob. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you once again. See you later.